next 15 minutes is going to be 12 noon. So it is still morning where I am living. How's everybody doing? It is still morning here. So good morning to you. How everybody doing? How is everybody doing? So this is going to be an interesting program this morning. Jordan sir, good morning to you. So the topic this morning is President Trump and the Somalis in USA. Oswald, or we call it Oswald. It is cold. Very cold here. The heater is on, but I'm still feeling cold. Sylvester Obianke, good morning to you. It is still morning where I'm staying. So, good morning to everybody. Welcome to another interesting program this morning. I want to wait for more people to join us before we spend an hour or more together. Yes, so a lot has been happening, you know. Let's our military. Now this is for my, you know, I have a lot of phones, and you know, this jacket I bought for my, you know, for my gadgets. No, this jacket has more than 10 pockets. More than 10 pockets. I bought it. I put all my telephones, chargers, everything is there. You understand me? Everything is there. All these things you see, each one has like here, it has like 2-3 pockets here, everywhere, the back, everywhere is pockets. Paul Charles, I see you. See Ola, oh Ola, you are just enjoying in Canada. Ola, oh Ola, you are enjoying life in Canada. So, how many people do we have here? Do not forget the topic this morning. The topic is President Trump and Somalis. President Trump, nah man, you know how I always do it. Woke up in the morning, I've got nothing to do. Next thing to do is to go live. So, how many people do we have here? On TikTok, on YouTube is 21 people. That's too small. 69 on YouTube is how many? About 30. TikTok is at how many? 75. 2 people. 2 people watching on Facebook. Well, whatever the party might be, whatever the case may be, the party must go on. This morning, I'm going to be raw. You know what I mean? I will say things the way they are. I will say it the way they are. I don't sugarcoat issues. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. As you join me, like and share the program. Or I don't need to call them. There are people, they don't watch me. When I go live, they don't watch. But after my life, they come and watch it behind. People who don't want to support. But I get a lot of viewers, you know, each time I go live. One time I went live and I had 50,000 views on my live on my YouTube channel. It is still there. Sometimes 40-something thousand, 20-something thousand. I mean, people watch, come across my thing. You get the gist now. I see everybody. Now, where are my homies? Where are my guys? The topic is Donald Trump and the Somalis. Now you've heard what is going on. You've heard what is going on. Now see what they say, fans deserve more. This is what they are. Where are the Somalis in the building? Where are my Somali fans? Today is today. Where are my Somali fans? Where are they? You love BBC. Claret, you love BBC. Why? Tell us why you love BBC now. Now, where are my Somali guys? Now, yesterday, I hit my head on stone. I mean, on this wall. Now, it's still paining me. Okay. So, Somalians are here. Where are my Somalians? Where are the Somalis? Now, where are they? Where are Somalis in the building? Okay. Bright Monday, I see you. Well, guys, I should use some aspirin. Okay, thank you. I hit. Somebody said I should talk now. Nah, I normally wait. How many people do we have? 100 and something on YouTube. Nah, but I'm starting now. Let's go. But this topic, African currency, you are here, Kenyan, Somali, Kenya, Somali. You're welcome. So, this is politics. I have been watching Donald Trump, since he assumed power in the United States. That's since he came to power in United States. Well, I like Donald Trump. I don't hide my feelings and I don't fake. Because during campaign period, Donald Trump said he had, how do I say it? He made campaign promises. He said what he was going to do. He said Americans first, and he was going to remove foreigners from USA. Don't forget, this is how Europeans are, or white people. When they make campaign promises, even here, they make sure they fulfill it. It's not like African countries where politicians promise you heaven and earth, and then they don't keep their promises. In Africa, no politician, most of the politicians do not fulfill their campaign promises. Don't get me wrong, I'm talking about Africa. But Europeans, because if you don't, one thing about citizens of Western world, they hold their leaders accountable. Do you understand me? If you make a promise, you keep it. Let's go. So that's why I like Donald Trump. Let's go further. Taiwo Olowe, good day to you. Let's go further. You see, the ICE, what's it called in America? ICE, these immigrants, these people that are catching foreigners and removing them. Now, I want to listen attentively. I have always said this. Now, look, listen to me. I'm Ray. I have always said this. Listen. If you keep your borders open, foreigners will come and mess your border up. And this is what is happening in many African countries. And that is why African countries, many of them like Nigeria, is messed up. The news we are hearing every day is most of these terrorists that are in Nigeria, many of them are from northern Nigerians, and some of them are foreigners. The foreigners and northern Nigeria, not everybody, don't get me wrong. They call them the Fulani militia or the ISWAP, Boko Haram. They collaborate with other foreigners to fight Nigerians. Now let's go further. And there has been cases where Nigerian borders are porous. That is, Nigerian borders, you understand me? It's open for anybody to come in and go out, especially northern part of Nigerian borders. You cannot be having this problem today if you secured your borders very well. Countries, putting so much money to spend so much money to secure their borders. You see now, all around the Western world, you hear anti-immigrant sentiments. They don't like foreigners. They have started agitating because of foreigners. Why are Africans running away from their homes? How come Africans cannot put their house together, African continent together? I told you yesterday, not even yesterday, like so many days ago, I said Africans are, we are looked down upon. You understand me? Nobody respects African people. Donald Trump cannot say what he said to the Somalians to Polish people, to any European country, citizens. He cannot say it to any European, not even Albania. Wherever you go as a black person, you don't understand it. They look at you with contempt. You know why I came out? All the things I've been saying for years keep happening. Donald Trump cannot say the same to any European country's citizens. But Africans refuse to wake up. You know that this lack of unity, or you call it disunity, lack of love among us, religious differences. The greatest problem we have in Africa is religion. Religious differences. Religion divided us, did more harm to us than good. You may not understand this. Religion is one of the greatest problems we have in Africa. It's no lie. Okay, let's look at Somalia. Somalia is maybe 98% Muslim. 98% Muslim, that's Somalia. How is the country? Let me ask you, how is Somalia? They are not 98% Muslim. How is the country? How is Somalia? Share this program. Share this program now. Let's go. Now, are you getting it? Look at Nigeria. Look at what is happening in northern Nigeria. Even northern Nigeria. Some people come online, they come onto my social media to talk blah, 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 blah. What are you talking? We are all seeing it. And you cannot keep us, you cannot shut us up. You cannot tell us not to speak. Okay. Babs, I see you. Now listen. Somebody is saying, you see, you have problem with me, but you don't have problem with President Trump that said Somali. See, listen. You have problem with me, but you don't have problem with white people that makes some comments, derogatory comments about some African people. And when you look at, if I look at you, you must be from northern Nigeria. Many of you don't come on social media to make any valuable comments. Whenever it has to do, whenever it comes to religion, you front yourself. You come out and begin to misbehave. And you failed to accept the truth. You came out now to talk anyhow. How is northern Nigeria today? You deceiving yourself. You're not telling yourselves the truth. Let's go forward. This morning, I'm here to tell you the truth. Let's go forward. Share this program. So guys, some days ago or thereabouts, Donald Trump called Somalis Garbage. This is not, that is real, not AI, that's real. Because you know why sometimes I don't post certain videos? Now listen, you know why I don't post certain videos? Because of Facebook community standard. That's why I prefer to post my original video. That is, when I see things, I explain it and post it, say it by myself. But because of doubters, there are people who doubt a lot. So sometimes I attach another video and then combine it with mine. Now listen, Donald Trump called Somalis garbage. Why did he call Somalis garbage? Now, since yesterday, I've been watching videos and videos. In the first place, Donald Trump was wrong. I told you guys, now listen, I like keeping it real. Donald Trump was wrong to refer. Listen, this is not. Donald Trump was wrong by referring Somalis as garbage. You don't talk to human beings like that. I keep saying I keep telling you guys, I like Donald Trump, but I call a spade a spade. He used as a president. He wasn't supposed to say that in public. You understand me? He wasn't supposed to say that. He wasn't supposed to refer to a group of people like that. Aaron said, do I think he cares? Now that's a careless statement. That was a careless statement. Okay. Now let us look at Somalis in America. They said there are 60,000 Somalis in Minnesota, USA. 60,000 Somalis in Minnesota, USA. Many of them are undocumented. Many of them are citizens. So many of them are without documents. They said, according to information I gathered, they said in Minnesota, want to make Minnesota a mini Somali in USA. Listen attentively. They said, according to information, they said Somalis in USA want to have a mini Somali in Minnesota. That is, they don't want to integrate. They don't want to assimilate. They don't want to integrate to the system. Are you getting the point? Listen attentively. Not only that, that's not only the reason. Donald Trump said, and many other Americans said, Somalis are committing fraud in USA. Let me tell you what they said about Somalis so that you can understand. After, I may bring you in to say your mind. They said Somalis who got American passport or who has green card, they travel to Somalia and marry their sisters or their brothers to bring them in USA. That is, when they get American passport, they travel to Somalia to go do what? Marry their sister, that's their sibling, or their brother, and bring them to US. And American government discovered this. Not only that, listen attentively. They said they are committing fraud. Now, what kind of fraud are they committing? Listen attentively. They said they claimed their children, many of them, defraud US system. They scam US system. When they have a child, they claim that child is autistic. And according to the information, when you have autistic child in USA, you get more money. This is what I gather, though. I don't live in USA. That is, if you have autistic child in USA, they pay you more. And many parents, listen attentively, many parents in USA whose child are not autistic, Now, they claim their children, you understand me, are autistic to get money from the government. WAG, in a WAG, I don't tell, when I come here, when I come on social media, I don't give false information. Listen, I don't give false information. I say it as it is. I'm almost 60 years. I don't come here to give false, no matter, there are some people who join us and say blah, blah, blah. Any information I give to you is pure. If I'm not sure of any information, I don't broadcast it. Let's go. You see the truth is, they said many Somali parents, when they have a child, let me repeat it, they claim this child is autistic, their children are autistic, to collect money, benefit from US government. Now, not only that fraud. And they said, these Somalis use this money to sponsor, listen attentively, they use this money to sponsor terrorism in Somalia. Did you hear it? You know, you are living in US. They said this, they use this money, the money they get from US government to sponsor terrorism in their home country. There are so many other reasons. If I remember them, I keep telling you. I listened to many videos from Somalis, from US citizens. And then, you know, Don Slim, how do you mean now? The information is available for you to, you know, some people, when they make a video, some people come and fight me for speaking the truth. Now let's go. Somebody said he is Somali and all I'm saying is lie. Listen, I don't live in USA, but go search. This is the reason why Donald Trump, listen, this is what Donald Trump said. Don't get me wrong. This is an information. I have so many, you see the thing. It's like you don't want to listen to you don't want to hear the truth. All these things I'm saying is why they want to remove Somalis from USA. Do you understand what I mean? This is not from me. Why? You see the problem now. Why did you come now? What's your problem? What's the problem with the information and this? Go listen to videos. What is your problem with me? Say I'm lying, that I'm doing propaganda, or what do you call it? Go listen to videos. Now, let me leave it there. I am going to... Some people said, I am speaking on behalf of my white master. Do you see? You see the problem with African people. You see the problem with African people. Now, this is the reason they gave. Now, go listen. Now, what is wrong with black people? Am I the person that said it? Now, am I the person that said it? You said I am. So you don't want. So you see. Now look at people. So you did not hear me say Trump's statement was wrong. You did not hear me say that Trump's statement was wrong. That he wasn't supposed to speak about a people like that. Didn't you hear it? So you want me to come here and be saying what you like? Now this morning, I'm going to I will continue to speak the truth. Now I saw, listen attentively, let me say my mind. The first thing I said, listen, go, if you don't come here and mess yourself up, because I am saying things the way they are. Do you understand what I mean? I saw many African Americans, listen, Listen attentively. I saw, now here, you are here to learn. I saw many African Americans say, many of them, they say Somalis came to USA and did not integrate. They did not integrate into the system. They want to create their own mini Somali in USA, and they are going to resist it. Now listen attentively so that you learn. When you travel, if you decide to travel to USA, I made a broadcast many years ago. Somebody said, why should they integrate to white system? You see it. You see the mentality. Somebody is saying, why should they integrate to white system, Western system? Now listen, no. So you left your country. Now listen, where do we start? See, if you don't want to integrate, why then did you leave your country? Why did you go there if you do not want to integrate? Why did you go there if you don't want to be part of American system? If you want Somali values, you stay in Somali. If you want Nigerian values, you stay in Nigeria. If you want, Cameroonian values or culture, you stay in Cameroon. Let me tell you. You see, if you decide to travel, if you decide to come to Austria, you voluntarily decided to live life according to Austrian values. Why do you say, now listen, if you come to Austria or Germany, you decided to live according to Austrian values and way of life. You want to be Austrian. You want to be German. You want to be American. You cannot impose your culture, your values on the people who owns the country. Listen attentively. You cannot impose. Now listen, Africans, wake up. Because when it comes to you, you find excuses. When you go to Japan, you behave like the Japanese. If you don't want to behave like the Japanese, don't travel to Japan. Listen attentively. Listen. Since I was a little boy, I have been hearing, when you go to Rome, behave like Romans. And African Americans are complaining. They said these Somalis did not Americanize themselves. Hold on. Now, I'm going to hit you. I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, listen. I posted something. There is a post I posted. Something on my Facebook. Few days ago or weeks ago. Listen. Portugal banned wearing of hijab. And what is this? This one that covers the face. Hijab, and this one that, what is it? This one that covers the face. Few days ago, Portugal. Listen attentively. Portugal banned. Listen I will bring you in. Burqa and this hijab covering you of your face. Now, they banned it. Burqa and covering of face. Now, they say if you wear hijab or burqa in Portugal, you pay from 300 euro to 5,000 euro fine. Why did Portuguese government make that law? Now listen, you cannot go to Portugal and want to impose your culture, religion, and way of life on the people of Portugal. Listen, you cannot go to Portugal and want to impose your values, your religion, and your way of life to Portuguese people. If you want to uphold, your culture, your value, and your religion, you stay in your home country. Because these countries you go to have their own values. Those countries are built, are you getting me, under Christian values. Many of them. You see what one Portuguese politician said. This Portuguese politician said, he said, if you want Islamic way of life, dressing, Sharia laws, you go to Saudi Arabia or Arabian country. Many Europeans are waking up. Many Western countries are waking up. Go read comments. Listen to me. I'm giving it to you raw. If you want to live in the Western world, Western countries, you drop your old way of life. If you want to live among Westerners, if you want to live with, I'm giving it to you raw. You cannot want to impose, carry your culture, your way of life. Now listen. Why are people, Africans, this has nothing to do with religion. It is because of the disrespect we receive as African people. We need to have an open mind and tell ourselves the truth. Now listen, we've got to have an open mind and tell ourselves the truth. Why should you carry a system, values that did not bring you progress to already civilized country? Listen, answer me. When you look at Africa and many third world countries, many of these countries are poor, unprogressive, at war with themselves. How? Why should you bring, a way of life that brought no progress to your people? You want to impose it on civilized countries. If you, let me tell you, if you know how to do better, you do it in your home countries. Now, I accept that Europeans so far, white people so far, have done better than black race. Prove me wrong. I accept that so far, Western countries have done better than black race and these Middle Eastern countries. Prove me wrong. If these countries are not doing better, I'm going to give you, if these countries, all these Western countries are not doing better, why are Muslims rushing there? Why are Africans rushing there? Both Christians and Muslims. Why are they struggling to go live among white people? Why are you leaving your home countries to go, struggle as refugees to go live among white people? So when you go there, you respect their culture and laws. When you leave your home country and travel to any foreign country, you know what to do. Adapt to the system. Adapt to the system. Now let me go further. See, you see, a lot of people are saying bull crap. See, so now what are you talking about? Let me ask you. So if I should go to, if a white man, a Japanese, travel to, let's say, Cameroon, a group of Japanese people travel to Cameroon, what do you think? They are going to adapt to Cameroonian culture, way of life, even language. Now let me tell you, there are foreigners In European countries, foreigners, they cannot speak the language of their host country. Many foreigners cannot speak. Now let me remove my clothes. Many foreigners cannot, you come to a country, ordinary language you cannot speak. And I see a lot of them. What brought you here when you are not able to speak the language? Language is part of culture. How do you communicate? Won't you go to work? Why don't you tell yourself the truth? You travel to a foreign country. You want to live there. You want to spend your life there. But to speak the language you don't want to speak. You don't want to speak. Now listen. I keep saying it. When you go to Japan, you behave like the Japanese. When you go to South Korea, you behave like South Koreans. Or South Korea, yes. First of all, what is the first thing to do as an immigrant is to learn the language of the country you live in. You learn the country, and see, attires matters. Let me say it. The way you dress matters a lot. There is a way you dress and you will not fit in. Learn it. There is a way you dress and you will not fit in the system. You will not fit in. I'm telling you, you decided, listen, you decided to come live Western lifestyle. It was you who decided to come live Western lifestyle. Your dressing alone can make you an outcast. Your dressing alone can make you an outcast. And let me tell you, you do not know, man, I've spent most of my life here. Sometimes many of you dress in a way that upsets the natives. Listen, I said, the way you dress at times upsets the natives. These people have their own way of life, the way they dress, the way they do things. When you come and carry your buka and be loitering the streets, they will get offended. They may not tell you, but petitions will be going on. They'll be writing petitions. This is how white people, they work on you underground. So when you go to a new country, try to integrate. You decided to live your old way of life. You decided to, even, let me tell you, I came here as a young boy. I came here as a very young man. Let me tell you, I don't need to shout. When I come to this country, listen, when I came to this country, Vienna was typical European city. That is, you come to Vienna, you see white people. You enjoy that you are in Europe. I must truth. Now listen. There is a way this world is, shaped or created. Every race or tribe have their own country. Like, let me use South Korea or China. When you travel to China, you want to go see Chinese people, Chinese culture, Chinese way of life, Chinese dressing, Chinese food. You did not go to China to go see Nigerian way of life, Nigerian food, Nigerian culture, Nigerian language. What makes a culture? Now listen attentively. If you come to Austria, you came to live according to Austrian culture and values and language. And way of life, even dressing. Let me continue. Now listen. I'm telling you, a lot of Westerners are waking up. And there are agitations going on. Go to social media. There are agitations going on. So let me continue. When I came to this country, Vienna was a typical European city. White people know. You will see 90% of the inhabitants of Vienna were in the 90s, early 90s, white people, Europeans. And the quality of life then was very high. Even you as a foreigner, you will be forced to adapt and live that quality life. Guess what? Let me tell you the truth. Immigrants began to come to Austria and many European countries. Now, immigrants now have watched how Vienna changed. Immigrants began to come to Vienna. Listen, from different Middle East and so, the people that don't want to adapt, don't want to integrate themselves are mainly Muslim communities. From Middle East, from North Africa, sometimes the people that do not want to integrate into the system are mainly Muslims. That is 100% truth. And this is why these anti-immigrant sentiments are all over Western world countries. Are you seeing the point? This is not where we go. This is the reality. That is, now today, yes, this is the reality. The people that have failed to adapt or integrate into the system are mainly Muslim people. With their dressing, with their way of life. Even many Muslims don't intermarry. They don't intermarry. They don't even mix with they want to keep their culture, their value, and their way of life in a foreign land. Now, what do you expect the citizens to do? What do you expect the citizens to do? Now, let me go further. Now, in the 90s, you come here, you see typical white city. Vienna was a typical white city. Today, come to Vienna. Now, this has nothing. Come to Vienna today. You will think it is. You are living in Middle East. You will think you are living in one North African country. And if you go to Belgium, you go to many European countries, it is like that. Citizens are complaining. What differentiates these immigrants from the natives? Bambukasiyu. Now, you come to Vienna, you will think, at least I like keeping it real. I like keeping it real. You come to Vienna now, you will not know that you are living in a European country. Now, most of the white people who lived in Vienna, many of them are relocating. They are going to the villages. Now, sometimes if you step outside your home now, you will not believe that this is Vienna of the days. Everywhere. I don't need to. The quality of life is no longer there. I'm telling you, the quality of life that we used to enjoy is no longer there. Sometimes you step outside your door, you think you are staying in one North African country, or you are living in one Middle Eastern country. You know why? Because these people, I have nothing against immigration, but they failed to integrate. They failed to follow up. Yes, this is the truth. They failed to integrate. And that their attire singles them out. Listen, that attire singles them out. When you put an attire that does not align with the norm, you understand me? When you put an attire that people are not used to, you see agitations start. People start agitating. Where are we? What is going on? Do they want to take over our country? And things like that. You see petitions start going on. People start making videos. You don't want to listen to the truth. You don't want to hear the truth. Now, somebody, see, if you come here and say it does not concern you, Let me tell you, there is a prophecy somebody made to me, but one day I will share that prophecy. And that prophecy might happen. One day you see Western countries rise up. One day, go and watch it. You know these white people, they are rising up. One day you see these people rise up and they cannot take it anymore. They feel you are taking over their country. And this is what a lot of them now are complaining about. You had Donald Trump. Not only Donald Trump, many Americans, even politicians, are speaking up. If you go to, now don't get me wrong. When you go to, now, let me tell you what, let me charge my handy. Let me tell you what you should know. I don't lie. Somebody tell me that if care is not taken, the third world will be religious war. Somebody said if care is not taken, the next world, the third world war is going to be religious. Somebody made this prophecy to me like 30 years ago. And this is where the whole thing is going. Somebody said there's not the third world war. I'm going to make a special video. Now, if you like, save this video. Somebody said the third world war is going to be religious war. Did you know why? Let me tell you. Many Muslims come to the West. Now, if you see videos, they tell you they came to take over Western countries. That Allah gave them the whole world. Do you know what I mean? They came to take over Japan, the whole world, Africa. And that it was Allah that gave them people's country. This is their belief. And many of them, there was a video I posted. One man said, the future is theirs. How are they doing it? They are burning children every minute. When they come, the intention is they are burning children every second. Say these children, when they grow, they vote. And they vote out the natives. That is so that they can have maximum vote during election. Are you listening to me? Not only trying to conquer through betting, making much babies. Other ways, forcing their religion and their way of life on the natives, the country they are living in. And what do you expect? Go to America now. You see anti-Muslim sentiments. Come to Europe. Go to Canada. You see, now I want to tell you, if you go to Canada, you see anti-Islam sentiments, the whole West. Because, now look at UK. UK is gone. Look at United Kingdom. United Kingdom is gone. You go to UK now, you will not believe that this UK is Europe. I'm not telling you a lie. You go to UK, UK is completely gone. UK, the real British people now don't even know the way out. This is why you see Americans, even in Sweden, all other European countries, they're waking up. Now they have realized their mistakes. They have realized their mistakes. The Western world are that. Now, do you know? Not the America self. Now, when I went to America, when I went to US, when I was going to US, I keep telling you that I told you guys that plan to conquer the West. Even their own is they want to grab, even they said they want to take over America. understand? They say their aim is to take over America, take over France, take over all the European cities, European countries. You come to Europe. Now listen, this is reality. You come to Europe now, you will not even believe that you are in Europe. Yes, I am European by citizen. But, man, let me tell you the truth. The truth is, well, let me leave it. So, guys, a lot of people made a request. So, I want to bring some people in now to say their mind. Somebody said in their dreams, what do you think is going on? What do you think is going on around the world in Nigeria? They tell you that they want to take over Nigeria. What do you think? What do you think is going on? That is a jihadist war. They tell you in Nigeria they want to take over Nigeria. It's happening in Nigeria. In Europe, in the Western world, they cannot carry arms because they cannot carry arms. But they are using another means to do it. Betting, making more babies. This is the only way this is. So now, I want to bring people in now to say your mind about this topic. I will give everyone 3 minutes. That is on TikTok. If you want to say anything, make a request and I will bring you in. Just give me a second. So as I bring you in, I give you a few minutes to say your mind. Now try to make the request again. If you made a request, make another request so that, because this one did not go, make another request so that I bring you in. Make another request. If you make another request if you want, so I bring you in. So now you can speak.
Uncle, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you.
Uncle, it's always a pleasure, man. It's always a pleasure, honor to hear your words and your wise words that you speak for us on TikTok. This is the wise side of TikTok. Thank you again. I want to congratulate you and also I want you to keep going, keep speaking it raw. But on the situation, Uncle, especially I'm in the UK, so I can speak for the UK. Uncle, we're finished here, man. We're absolutely finished, like you said. First of all, you know, certain groups of people, I don't like to generalize. The road, if you want to walk, if a prayer is going on, we have to walk on the road. You know, our mayor, obviously he's of that religion, so he will obviously.
You need to mention the name. There's no need of hiding. This social media.
Okay, Uncle, if you want to mention what's his name, Sadiq Khan, or whatever his name is in the UK, Uncle, that's his name. So.
You mean when they are praying, they block the road or what?
Uncle, they block it completely, man. Completely. One in West London, there was a picture. Maybe you saw that picture on social media. They blocked it completely, man. You know, there's nothing wrong with praying, but there's a time and place for everything in life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you eat your dinner on the toilet?
No.
So there's a time and place for everything, you know. I think people are scared to talk about this because they don't want to hurt people's feelings. That's the issue. But there's a problem here. You know, you can't force people to do what you want to do. There always has to be a law and structure to everything in life, you know, and an obedience. But if you think you're above people, then there obviously is going to be a big issue here, you know. But there's no middle ground, Uncle. That's the problem.
How can UK governments allow people to be praying on the streets? How can they allow people? Because excuse me, you have you have churches. That's where to a building place where to pray. You have mosque where to pray. Why don't they go to mosque or go to churches to pray?
Entitlement. I'm going to say raw, uncle. It's entitlement, man. Entitlement issues, you know. And the thing is that the UK system, they don't talk about it. It's weird. It's like you would think the Middle East, the rich Middle East, are maybe controlling UK or something. Because in UK we have Central London, and it's mostly owned by Arabs, people in Dubai and Saudi Arabia. So I think that maybe they're scared to hurt their feelings, uncle. So I think there's some kind of backdoor deal going on. That's what I personally believe. That's what I personally believe, anyway. But yeah, Donald Trump's been talking about this. You know how he even said the UK mayor is a coward. He called him a coward. Donald Trump called him a coward.
I saw it.
Because he can't speak up for your own citizens in your country. When a person of power can't speak up for their own citizens in their country, you're in jail. You're in prison. To me, you're definitely in prison. You know, uncle. But I don't know. Keep speaking about it, uncle. The only thing that can change it is us if we come together as a people and just say that if you want to abide by those rules, you have to go under the law of the land of your country and abide by those rules where it's okay. You're not forcing people to do what they don't want to do, you know? But uncle, anyway, I don't keep up much of your time. But thank you anyway. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
God bless you.
You too. So let me bring the next person in. Abdullah. Now say your mind. Abdullah, okay? Abdullahi, you can say your mind now. Waiting for you to connect. I don't know where you are watching from. Abdullah. Abdullah, you can speak now. Well, no connection. You know, I don't know where he's watching from. He has no internet connection. Let me bring another person in. Lifted, let's hear from you.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Good day, sir. Please, I'm not into politics, but I just want to say what you said is right, that the next war maybe. I don't want to say his religion is the main problem of the whole world. Not the whole world anyway, the religion. Do you understand? That's why some of the Europeans, they say they are not, when you ask them, they say they don't believe in any God. Do you understand? It's wisdom. Because they don't want to, I don't know why they say like that, but what I'm trying to say is that you don't blame the Muslims. Do you understand? They are following what their Quran said. Do you understand? They said when you see somebody want to, I'm not in their religion.
You cannot say, excuse me, you say you don't blame them. How can you go to a foreign country and you be praying on the street? You are violating the law of the land. You say you don't blame them.
You're right, but the foreign countries, maybe they are under democracy. They don't stop people doing what they like.
No, you cannot do it. Please, you cannot do it. It's not every... These British men are weak. You cannot go to a country. You have a mosque, a church where you pray. You enter the church. Go to the church and pray. Go to the mosque and pray, not on the streets. So you don't tell me that you don't blame. You cannot come, and I trust Austria. You cannot do it here.
What I mean is that where I was going is like they follow what their Quran is saying.
Please, Lifted, let's hear from Abdullah. That comment you made was wrong. Let's hear from Abdullah. Thank you.
To be honest, it's just a pity that we're doing this to ourselves. Honestly, I find it too. I don't know. Maybe we're trying to make money with this, and this thing is bouncing back on we black people or we people that believe in God. Because believe in God and Muslim believe in God. So I don't know why we're bringing this thing to just keep dividing us like. And what is even bothering me more is sometimes we're kind of selfish when we say these things.
Abdullah, what are we saying? Please, excuse me, Abdullah. Go to where you have good connection. Go to where you are going to have good connection. Let's be real. Now, I want to. People are listening. Over 500 people are listening to you. Tell us what you want to say so that we can learn from you.
Okay. Number one is the way you are. First thing is the way you are trying to divide the whole people that believe in religion. I don't think that's fair, because you are not being fair when you talk about only Muslim, and I think that's not fair if you look into it. Because how does this started? Who was the first people? For example, in Africa, you are complaining about Africa, you're complaining about Muslim. Muslim were African were sitting in their own country. You are not talking about how they invade us, how they came into our country, they kill our own people. They brought this dead that I literally relax. They brought these people into this country.
Into which country? Please be specific. Just be specific. Which country? What? People are listening to you, please.
Whatever country you know that everybody on this what's it called? We are not 500, we are 200 plus. So don't make it look as if we are 500.
No. People are watching on YouTube, and over 250 people are watching on YouTube too. People are watching on Facebook. So this is not. People are watching on YouTube. I'm not broadcasting only on TikTok. So you should know what. When I tell you something, believe it.
Okay, fine. That's fine. I believe you. That's fine because I'm not on YouTube. The thing is, if you're making money off this, fine.
I'm not making money. Tell us what. Forget about making money. Tell us why you came in.
I came in because of the rhetoric we are throwing out there.
Which one? What did I say that was wrong? What wrong did I say? Tell me what I said that was wrong.
So many wrong.
Like give an instance now. Tell me what I said that was wrong.
No, play it back. You know what you said.
No, tell me what I said. You cannot tell me what I said that was wrong. What did I say that is not happening in the world now?
I don't want to be like you, sir. I don't want to be like you. Start bringing out, but you know what you said. You know what you said. I want to think you are a very wise man. I want to think you are a very smart man. And if you are not, then that's on you.
Now listen. What did I say that is wrong here?
Everything you say is
now, for instance, give me one example.
You are saying it to get more people. So
no.
Because now, this is what the whole world is putting off.
No, listen. Tell me one thing I said that is wrong, that is not correct. Answer me.
Everything you say. Everything.
Give an instance.
Everything. No, I don't have to give you one. I'm saying everything you say is wrong. So it's left for you to now decide what is.
Hello, now, the next, Mila, you can say your mind now.
Yeah, good morning, Uncle Rodi. I just want to say I really love your broadcast. I always follow you. I always watch your videos. So I wanted you to pick me up while the guy was talking because I wanted to tell him something. Like anyone who does not like your broadcast is not by force to watch your broadcast. And I have listened to you that you say some people are, the videos you make, they are trying to report it. Sorry to say, but this is why, the world is the way it is right now. Because no matter what you do, some people will always try to be against it. For me, because you are in Europe, and I like how you try to open the eyes from people to let them know how Europe is, because some people that have never traveled to Europe, they think that you don't have to work here, the money is falling from the trees, but they don't know that some people here in Europe are suffering more than people in Africa. I really, really like your broadcast. This is all what I can say. I think you have experienced a lot in Europe, and I know that you have also been to America. I've been following you for a long time now, and I just want to say, keep on going. I like how you advise people and tell them about your experience. You take your time to advise people. So anybody who like you can watch you, and all these people that don't like you, they should not come and criticize you. If they don't like it, they should just scroll on, because you are not the only one who's doing live broadcast. If they don't like this topic, they should just follow another person and watch another topic. But me, and I'm sure there are many other people that really like your broadcast. We are learning from you. You are like, I accept you like an elder uncle, like Uncle Roddy. So I think many people can learn from your mistakes. Many people can learn from your experience. And if anybody does not like it, of course, maybe not everything you say I can agree, maybe 100%. But it's you are a different person than me. But 99%, I live in Germany like the way you do, and I think most of the things you say is true. Anybody who don't believe it or have a different lifestyle, that is up to them. But what you are saying is very, very true. How the life is boring here in Europe, how it's hard to make money, how like people are not so free like in Africa. To make friends is not so easy. Everything you say, like, I can only agree with you 100%. So I really wanted to know what this guy wanted to tell you, what you said wrong. Because all your broadcasts that you are saying, me personally, I agree with you 100%.
Thank you so much. You see, I brought him. I asked him, what did I say that was wrong? What did I say that is wrong? Let him tell me. Point one thing. He should tell me that one particular thing that I said. He should say one particular thing that I said that is not happening. He couldn't say it.
You couldn't say it, so that's why I sent you a request.
I asked him more than 5 times. Tell me one particular thing that I said that is not happening, and he couldn't answer it. He couldn't say it.
Yeah, it's true. I also hear sometimes you will say, you know how white people and black people. Me, I'm a white person, but Uncle Roddy, I love your broadcast. I support what you say 100%. But this is also the way Africa is, the way it is today. Because even if one person tries to do something, 100 people will be against it. So it's very, very difficult to satisfy everyone. And I'm not saying that you should satisfy everyone. But if they don't like your broadcast, they should just scroll, follow another person. But not you are trying to educate some people or advise some people, explain from your experience, and somebody will say, what you are doing is wrong. If it's wrong, they have to follow another person.
Please, if I bring you in, mute your telephone, please. Kadi, mute your telephone. Thank you. Keep going. Mila.
Leah Miller. Yeah, so what I was saying is that, of course, you can't satisfy everyone. Yeah, maybe some things you say, the other person might not see it. It's possible. We are all human. We all see it from different ways. But not because the person doesn't like it, he will come to your broadcast and say what you are talking is not good or report your videos. If you don't like Uncle Roddy, you just unfollow him. People that know what he's doing or what he's trying, how to educate people or tell from his experience, people who love you will love you. They will still follow you. But it's not by force to follow him. If you don't like what Uncle Roddy is doing, it's not by force. But for you to come and report the page or report the videos is so wrong. It's so wrong. Because he's taking his time to come online to educate. Then you say he's making money.
Don't mind him. This is a typical, the man must be a Nigerian. This is the way they think. He's not, he said, this is the way they think. His problem is, he said, I'm making money, or maybe he saw you see, he began to argue with the number of people that are watching online. He did not know that I have other platforms where I am live too.
I know.
You understand me? He said it's not 500 people that are watching me. You heard it. But he did not know that I have Facebook, I have YouTube, that people are watching too. That is, thank you, I appreciate you. Let me hear from Lord Eve.
Yeah,
I appreciate.
I just want to say one thing before I'm going down. You know, you and VDM are the only person that I've been always following. Any video you post or VDM post, I like it. Because the way you educate people, you open people's eyes, you tell about your experience, I really, really like it. Not many people do that. They only post online their happiness and what they have achieved. But the real, what is going on in this country, they will not post it. So I like your realness, just keep it on. And what I want to say is that I'm also a big fan of VDM. I like what he's doing in Africa. And when I see how many people are fighting against the guy, while he has helped so many Nigerians, that is the reason why even in 50 years, Nigeria will be the way it is, even in 100 years. Because when somebody is trying to make good, people still question, why is he doing that? He's doing that because of money. He's doing that because of fame. If he's doing that because of money, you too, you can make an account like Uncle Roddy. If he's doing it for money, you too make your own YouTube. Let's watch what you are doing. Even if he's getting money from it, is he not taking his time to be there, sitting there and talking with you guys? So if it's easy, you too, you open your YouTube and make also videos. Let's see if people will follow you. Let's see if you will make money there.
Thank you so
This
much.
jealousy is being crazy. Okay, Uncle Rodi, I love you so much. Okay, keep it up.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's hear from the next, Lord Eve.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity to speak. I've been following you for some time, and I appreciate your views and everything. I think it is time we reinvestigate our beliefs because this is becoming too much. It's becoming too much. The world does not belong to a certain people. It doesn't belong to the Muslims. And we are tired. I'm basically speaking from a heart of pain. Now, people can't sleep in Nigeria anymore.
They cannot.
People can't sleep in Nigeria anymore. I'm in Europe, but firsthand, I have experienced the horror of Islamic terrorism. I have seen it firsthand. I have seen bodies littered. I have seen communities being slaughtered. I have seen homes being occupied. The world does not belong to a certain people. And I think we should reinvestigate our beliefs. You cannot come and say that a certain people are seen as slaves. I have gone to even study, I've gone far to study the Arab slave trade. This thing that he's talking about London is true. People are scared. What of the raping of British girls by these immigrants that are basically from a certain part of a country? What of the border that is being opened? Go around Europe, go to France, see what is happening. See what's happening to France. It needs to be what do you believe in? The world is not yours. You want to destroy everybody and force everybody to be like you? How many of us are you going to kill? How many of us are you going to unalive? I've seen these things happening. Extremism is not going to help us, and we cannot coexist. I'm telling you, we can't coexist. And when you see nations in Europe and the West being very weak towards these things that are obvious, they are obvious. These are people that hold a certain sentiment in their hearts when they do everything they are doing in business, in everything they do, they hold a certain sentiment. And we are tired. The world will never be yours alone. It will never be yours alone. It cannot be yours alone. We need to have peace. I can see the educated ones. There's nothing Western education is doing for them. They are still
Nothing. Nothing.
All these beliefs and views. And it's so sad. So sad. There's no effect. That paradigm they've held for centuries is what they have. And it's whether you like it or not, a plan is being played. A plan is playing out before all our eyes. And it's so sad that a lot of them are gullible. A lot of the leaders are gullible. They're not accepting reality. This is reality. That something is wrong somewhere. Something is basically wrong. The world cannot be yours alone. And you can't destroy all of us because we would never believe in that. We hold our beliefs sacred. It can't be yours alone. Let people have peace, for God's sake. You have your mosque, but people can't pass on the street. You come out, everywhere you go to, there can't be peace. Everywhere you go to. There's no place they've gone to and allowed people live in peace. There's none.
That thing you see that is happening in UK is a show of dominance. This is a show of dominance. You left the mosque. And you go on the streets to pray.
100%. 100%. Thank you, sir.
I appreciate you. Let's hear from Kadi.
Rodi, the issue is here, as I see see it is many Nigerians, Christian Nigerians, they've been indoctrinated to worship a white man. That's why they hate many Muslims who are Nigerians that look just like them. So you mentioned that Muslims pray outside the mosque. The reason is because when the mosque is filled up and there's not enough space inside, they do their prayers outside, and really and truly does not go against the constitution or the law of the UK. Otherwise, they would be arrested. Another thing is, I see many biases in your arguments. One being the fact that you overlook places like South Africa, Namibia. You look at many parts of Africa that have been dominated by Europeans, and when they settle there, they don't basically follow the people's culture. They don't integrate. So why do you expect Africans to integrate into Europe? Yet again, you don't expect the Europeans to integrate to Africa.
Good. When did you start following my page? Kadi, when did you start?
I've been listening. I've followed your page. I've been listening to many of your arguments that you've
I
made.
asked you a question. When did you start following my page?
I don't follow your page. But
Okay, you see it now because, okay, now you see, you don't follow my page. Excuse me, you see. Why I asked you this question, because if you had been following my page, you must have heard me speak about Europeans that went to South Africa, Namibia, and other things. You've not been following me. You just made conclusions. That was why, because when you made a statement, that was why I asked you, when did you start following my page? And you are seeing it from another angle, because probably you are a Muslim. And this is why you are seeing it. You said I'm making a biased program. How is it right for people to be praying on the streets? If everybody is praying on the streets, let's say if Christians are praying on the streets, Muslims are praying on the streets, Jews are praying on the streets, Buddhists are praying on the streets, all the other religions, if they are praying on the streets, how do you see it?
They pray. They do.
Now, so if everybody comes to pray on the streets, excuse me, let me come.
If you go around London, no, let me answer.
Allow me to talk. If everyone is praying on the streets, Osami, do you think there will be peace in the country you live in?
Allow me to answer your question. So basically, in London, you've got Hindus, they pray on the street. You've got Sikhs in their area, when their temple's full, they pray on the streets. You've got Jewish people, you've got Christian people that go around, Jehovah's Witnesses, that give people, basically, they invite people to their religion. So in the UK, it's freedom of religion. That's how the law is. But coming back to the issue of Nigerians having, Christian Nigerians having so much hate for Muslims, I think it stems from the fact that many Nigerian Christians have been indoctrinated by the Europeans to worship the white and see the white man as basically...
So you are saying only the Christians see the white man as so you are saying only the Christians see the white man as their savior? Is that what you are saying?
The reason why I say this is because the Nigerian Muslims, they don't worship an Arab man.
They do.
They worship God.
They do.
They don't.
You see, are you from Nigeria?
Basically.
Are you from? The question is, are you from Nigeria, please? Are you a Nigerian? I'm asking you.
It's neither here nor
Are you a Nigerian?
many places. It doesn't mean.
Excuse me. Are you
Nigerian friends?
Are you a Nigerian?
Nigerian friends.
Are you a Nigerian? Answer me.
In London.
Are you a Nigerian?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So let's hear from the next. It's me. Let's hear from you. Everyone will be given opportunity to say his mind.
Yeah, okay. I'm greeting all of you. I wanted to talk about the Somali thing.
Okay, good.
Somali. I don't want to talk about the religion and all those stuff. I have one thing. You say Somali, they are claiming a frog in Minnesota. And you say also there is autism children, and they are claiming a lot of frauds over there. And if I ask you one question, if you say my children, my kid is autism, do you go to collect money, or do you go to hospital and the hospital gives you a papers and provide everything, or do you just go to the government and say, oh, my all children have autism and I have no idea what's going on, and then you collect the money? Is that how the system works in America, in Europe?
Good question. See, I don't live in America. I saw politicians, American politicians, say, if you go online, you will see it. I saw politicians give reasons why Donald Trump said Somalians, not everyone, Somalis should leave America. That was what the reasons, these are the reasons. Do you understand me? Not me said. This, I did not say it. Listen, it's...
Uncle, let me tell you one thing. Donald Trump, he hates Somalis because of there is a lady called Ilhan Omar. She always talk about bad about him. So, and Donald Trump behavior is, if one person, Nigerian, Ghanaian, South African, if one person of that community talk about bad about him, he will collectively insult the whole community. And you know, there is over 200,000 Somalis over there. He called them, all of them, every single of them, a garbage. Imagine my son goes to school today and the all children of that school say, oh, our president say you are garbage. Imagine.
It's me. Did you listen to me? Did you start? It's me.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah.
When I started this program, I said Donald Trump's statement was wrong. Did you hear me say that?
Yeah, I heard that. But you know, when you say, also you say, I heard all this about the YouTube and internet.
See,
Do you know 80% of those in YouTube and those platforms are fake news. They are not right. 80%. There's maybe 25% or 15% that are right, but 80% they are spreading lies about this.
it's me. It's me. Listen to me. It's me. Let me tell you. Most of the guys following this page are Somalis. People from every part of the world are Somalis. Let me tell you. You said Donald Trump hates Somalis. That's a lie. The ICE in US, they are removing all immigrants. If you watch, excuse me, allow me to talk. Allow me to talk. You can talk too. Allow me. Donald Trump is not against Somalis alone. Donald Trump is removing, okay, now, he has banned a lot of countries from entering America, USA. About 9 countries are restricted, visa ban. So it's not Somali alone. What Donald Trump, listen, I'm not an American. He is doing his thing. This is America. He said don't forget, I told you this is the problem we have as Africans. Before he became president, he said Americans first. He said he was going to protect America. He was going to remove immigrants. He said it. It was this. Are you blaming me for the man, American president, keeping his promise, campaign promise?
Okay, so you are telling me there's no Somali Americans?
There are.
Yeah. So all these people who is insulting
Minnesota.
most of them, they are Americans.
Yes. The people they are removing, excuse me, it's me. It's not all Somalis they are removing. They are removing illegal immigrants.
No. You know what he's doing right now? He said even those who have the passport.
No, it cannot be done. There are, excuse me, it's me. I follow these things. American-born Somalis cannot be removed, cannot be deported. So let me...
He's doing it right now. He's doing it right now on the streets. Yeah?
Not echo, let me I watch these videos. Listen, engineer, I want if there are some African Americans that were stopped by this ICE. African Americans were even detained until they prove themselves. I saw videos, many videos.
We can see he's going mostly where the Somalis are, which is Minnesota. He knows there are Somalis too much there, so he's taking his people there to pick them, even those with the passport. I have seen many videos.
Engineer, listen, engineer,
in the country.
engineer. There is no how they can deport Somali, American-born Somali. They cannot deport. Now, how do you think?
There is a guy from Venezuela, Latin America, he has a passport.
He's generalizing for one person. He's generalizing a whole country.
Engineer, can you wait for me 1 minute? There is a one person who is from, I think, one of those Latin American countries. He deported them. He was an American citizen, and right now, even the courts are surprised. They say this man is he's a U.S. citizen.
It's me. Let me tell you. See, excuse me.
So this guy, he don't care if you born.
No.
If you came from another country, he will deport you. He don't care about the institution. He don't care about law.
No. It's me now.
Let me finish. Uncle, I will get down. This guy, he is a racism, to be honest with you, and he don't like you, me, anyone else. Even there's a lot of Somali. I know them. They are supporting him. They are campaigning him, and now their family, he's threatening them to send them back. So. And all these fraud things about you're talking about is not true. Most of this story, there is a lot of Somali. They are not all of them. They are not the fraudsters.
See,
Thank you very much.
You can literally see his videos. He's only talking about Somalis, even though the Afghanistan's people who did so, but he's still blaming the Somalis. Just imagine.
Let me.
One person is hating on the whole.
Excuse me. It's me. I'll bring you down. The next is please. EKGR will speak, engineer you will speak, Miro you will speak. Many people are making requests to come in, and I'm going to give them.
Give them the other people for the opportunity. Thank you very much.
I appreciate you. EKGR, before you speak, please listen. There is no how U.S. government will deport Somali-born Americans. It's a lie. You cannot born a Somali. That is American citizen, that somebody that was born in US that is a citizen. That's a propaganda. He cannot do it. EKGR, let's hear from you, please.
Uncle, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for bringing me up. I've been always on the background when you're live. Although I don't talk, I just observe and just listen. Uncle, most of it I put small comments here and there, but let's just carry on. Uncle, what happened with Donald Trump talking about Somalia? For me, I always think about this. Why do you have to come to someone's country and you don't abide by the rules and regulations of that country? This is not your country. Although the man is wrong for generalizing on the whole Somali community. It's very wrong. However, when you come into another man's country, why not obey the rules and regulations? Why come up with your law, Sharia law and all that? Why trying to impose your own belief system on others? If it was that good, why not stay back in your country? Stay back in your country. Do the rules, do the regulations, do your Sharia law, do your religious law, do everything there. Then once you go to another country, I'm not saying you should try and be like them, but obey the law, obey the rules. You can't be praying on the street like the other guy that came in and started talking rubbish, and then the next thing is that they say, "Are you Nigerian?" I'm not Nigerian, but just because he's trying to impose a religious belief system on others, that mumu, that fool. Sorry to say, uncle, but I got annoyed. I'm like, what is this guy on about? You can see clearly. You come to UK, you go to the West, you see the country is peaceful, and you try to topple the whole thing, bring in your own rules, your own regulation, your own thing. Why? If it was that good in your country, you would have stayed back. You came here, they opened their doors for you, they gave you everything you wanted, and the next thing is that you try to impose your religious belief system on them, which is wrong. We have to be honest to each other. And when Donald Trump, see, most European and all that president, they want to say these things, but they don't have the guts like Donald Trump. That's why everybody kind of hate Trump's guts. But he says the truth, and people don't like him for that.
He's saying the truth.
And stand by it, and people don't like him for that. He's not a politician; he's a businessman, and he's not going to be political or like diplomatic about the truth. He says it as it is. Take it or leave it. If you hate him, love him, but he stands for what he believes in. So, for me, If you can't stay in another man's country, if you want to practice your religious belief system, there's no point going on the street, kneeling down. Let's be honest to each other. Let's look back. All this, like most of the terrorism, traces back to Islam. Let's be honest to each other. I'm not hating on your religion, but if you trace back to your religion. And when you go to the street of other country, you want to kneel down and pray and shout. No. The country has been there. Just let them be. If you can't abide by their rules and regulations, take your Sharia law out. Practice it elsewhere. Don't be trying to force it on others. No. Do whatever you have to do. Marry your 10-year-old, which is very wrong, in your country. Do everything in your country. Don't come here. There's that lady, Ian, what's her name again? I've forgotten her name. That is in America. The country gave you everything, and you're still criticizing the government. They even gave you political posts that you campaign for. And then in your country, you don't even have the right to even talk. And you came, instead of you keeping quiet, you are here slandering and talking about the government. What is this now? Another man's country. It's not even an Islamic country. It's a Christian country. And you came here, and you came to their country. They gave you everything. They even gave you a political post. Instead of you being grateful, you're now slandering. You're so comfortable to slander the God, and you're still wearing your hijab and all that. Come on. Who does that? And she's an American doesn't mean she's not an American. She's a Somali. No matter what happened, you're in another man's country. Abide by their rules and regulations. If not, get out. Go to your country. Stay in your country and develop your country. When Trump talks about Nigeria and everything, Nigerians didn't come out to talk like this. They didn't come because we know the truth. We know it's wrong. Unaliving other people because of your religious belief system is wrong. It's wrong. We know it's totally absurd. If nobody believes in it, then if nobody believes in what you do, then keep quiet and go. But don't come to other people's country. They gave you everything and you try to impose your own belief system. If it was that good, why didn't you go to Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE? All of you end up in the West and you try to impose that beliefs on them. Go to other Muslim developed country, do your thing. Don't come out here and start trying to fight flexing Muslim in other countries because they'll make you comfortable. That's why Poland don't even want them in there. Go to Poland, they don't even want them to even breathe. If you breathe, they will just kick you out. Now Italy is becoming wise. If they hear you preach rubbish, you are gone. This thing is wrong. Stay in your country and practice your religious belief system. If you can't, then leave. Leave. You can't live in other people's country. If you can't abide by their rules and regulations, stay back in your country and do your hijab, do your Sharia, do everything. Leave other people's country alone. I like the way Trump talks. It's only that the generalization is not good. But what he said was true. Thank you, Uncle.
I appreciate you. Thank you, Ike. You spoke very well. You've been a co-follower of my page. Please, if you want me to bring you in, you go to my TikTok account. Go to Uncle Rodi on TikTok and make a request. Uncle Rodi on TikTok, make a request. I'll bring you in to say your mind. Let's hear from Engineer Reagan.
Hello, Uncle Rodi. And first of all, I'm your good supporter. I'm your fan. If you remember me.
I remember you very well.
Yes, Uncle Rodi. Now, Uncle Rodi, Islam is a religion. It's a religion. It's not generalizing people. Now, us Muslims who don't pray on the road, who are following the rules, who are respecting other people's rules and working and doing what we can do, we came here for a purpose, too, isn't it? Now, if we're working in this country and we are respecting the rules, now why do we feel oppressed about someone's words? Why?
Please, I want to understand you very well. Put your mic very well in your mouth so that people are listening to you. I want to understand you very well so that I can respond to you. Thank you.
Now, my question is, as people who are disciplined, as people who are working, who are doing good in life, now, as Muslims, why do we feel oppressed about someone's words? Now, why, if some non-Muslims are doing these things, if terrorists are doing these things, why us, innocent people, why do we feel oppressed? Because for us, we are Muslims. We are good Muslims. We don't do things. We don't unalive people. We don't kill people. But now, why do we feel oppressed without any reason? We believe in God. We don't do anything bad. We are taught to behave good with people.
Engineer Reagan, please.
Now,
Please let me come in. Don't forget, nobody is saying all Muslims are bad.
That is what is written in the caption.
Excuse me.
That is what is written. That is what you are saying, Uncle Odi.
No, this Muslims. Is. I said, listen, this topic, what I said, Donald Trump versus Somalis. I didn't say, where did I say Muslims are bad? I have.
Let us.
Excuse me, let me, Engineer Reagan, you are getting added.
Are almost 100% Muslims.
See, I did not say all Muslims. Did you? I don't know, maybe you did not understand my English. I did not say all. How can I say all? Maybe you have been following my page for.
I understood you very well. I know you very
I cannot say that all Muslims are not bad. There are good Muslims. You've been watching my program. There are good Muslims, but there are extremists among them.
Now those ones, we can't call them Muslims. They are claiming us. They are destroying our image. That is why I'm here. That is why I respect someone's country. If their rules don't apply to mine, I don't come here. I stick to mine, and I don't disrupt them. I don't come against their rules. I'm doing my own.
I know you are good, and there are so many engineering, and there are so many good Muslims. We're not talking. You get the point. But there are many of them who have another agenda. I cannot see. See, there are so many that came here to enjoy, live normal life. There are so many, but there are people who came for a purpose. Even if you watch videos, they came and said they want to take over. The videos are everywhere. I have more than maybe 10 videos.
That's wrong. I don't agree. I don't agree to come and take someone's land.
This is what they are saying. If you want, if not because of Facebook and all these social medias, I will be, because it is another people's video. We are required to post our original content, original video. I'll post it for people to see, to hear. I'm not, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying every Muslim is bad. I didn't say it. Half of my followers are Muslims. People that are wise understood what I'm saying. We don't cover, here I say it the way it is. If I see, you are a brother to me. So I don't hate you. We are talking, we are creating political awareness. What's going on? If I see you, I don't see religion in you. I don't know if you are a Christian or a Muslim. I see you as a human being. And this is what I am here to talk about. Humanity first, not religion. Even, you see, I always come here. When I come here, I tell you, I said, I don't believe in any religious doctrines. These things are myths. I don't believe in any one of them, Seth.
Yes, anyway, Uncle Rodi, I'm your follower, and I will still be following you. I support you for what you say, and you inspire me. I'm a Muslim, and I love you.
I love you too, Engineer Reagan.
My brother.
I appreciate you so much. Brother. I appreciate you too.
Thank you, Uncle Reagan.
I know it's not. See, what we are doing is creating awareness. You go to a country, you adapt to the system. If you don't want to adapt to the system, you stay back in your country. It's as simple as that. Did I do wrong? I didn't do wrong. Engineer Reagan, I appreciate you. Now let's hear from the next. Lalki.
Yeah. I greet you, everybody. I greet you, Uncle Rodi.
We are listening to you, please.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the awareness you are creating. I appreciate you so much because I'm from Nigeria. I live in Europe. I have studied Islamic and Christianity very well, the history and the origin. I know all these things. What pains me is that we, the African, adopt something that we don't know and carry it on our head. And this is very extreme to the Islamic side. If actually they know what they are practicing is not religion, but Arabic culture, well, let's just put that one aside. What I just need to let people know is that, first of all, like some of them that are Islam, I'm a Christian. I have questioned the Christianity. I know the history. All these things people do in Africa thinking there is miracle, there is nothing like that. All those things was established in the centuries when there was a conquest, the empires and the other empire, Ottoman Empire and the Roman empires, the whole thing. Now, the struggle came to the extent that some people decided that we cannot be buying ourselves like this, which is the Europeans. Let us stop all this. That is when civilization came in. But the other side of the people felt defeated.
Now you need to be specific. Don't say the other side of the people. Tell the people. People are listening, please.
Yes, the Islamic people, the Arab, they adopted that system called Islam because it is not just their lifestyle, just to use it against the European civilization. Now, what did they do? They went back, decided to be invading countries, invading empires. They took over the Jewish empire, which is the Romans, ruled them for 100 years. When there was a conflict, that made them to liberate themselves from it. Then, in the modern era, the Christians decided not to be doing all those fight of a thing. But then they continued with it, using Arabism to conquer both of those people, preaching hate. When you see anybody that is telling you that Islam is a peaceful religion, is not practicing it to the core. If you want to practice it to the core, you must follow the teachings of Muhammad, which pushes the word, hates the Jews, hates the Christians. These are, I think, chapter 392 in Quran. And when they say such a thing, first of all, people should know. Let me just go back to the reality I have discovered. Do you know that they mandate people in Islam? If you don't come to mosque regularly, your mate, your friend can tell the imam that you don't practice Islam to the core. They will capture you, treat you bad. If it is against to the beheading you, they will behead you. This is why you see them execute people on their streets, because they are not practicing Islam to the core. This is extremism. Now, when there are some certain time, all these things you see them going to mosque, they are mandating people that you must be here, you must do this. Now, coming back to how they do it, all these people you see that is invading European countries are people that, according to Trump, they are aliens. They have been indoctrinated. They have refused to tell them the truth about the religion. They just want to brainwash them because they believe they are not serious. They will now capture them, keep them in some certain places. In some, like even in Nigeria, there is what they call Islamic prison. Many people don't know about that. Even minors are in that prison. The same thing is applicable in most of these Arab nations. They do all those things. Then when they change your narrative, they now push you to any other country. Starting from the ones they voluntarily go from 7 years, Umrah program. They go to that Umrah program, they wear white. They would train you to any level just for you to go to any country. What they would do is learn what they are doing there, bring to us. We are going to use this as a tool to conquer them. This is why even Mandani, that you see the mayor of New York today, he's an Umrah candidate. These are people that have been pushed to go, and because the most basic problem in Europe is that they speak their language and they speak English, and English people hear only English. They don't understand any other language. They now use this as a tool. When they come together, they speak the Arabic language, stage their plan, and go to English person and say a different thing. This thing is just something. There's one imam from UAE. He just decided that all these things, since he discovered the history, he realized that all these things are lies. That if you listen to an Arabic person telling you about Islam, he tell you that it's a peace, there is no truth. That they say Arabic, they say a different thing in Arabic, and they say a different thing in English. Even the translation people see. I was in Morocco. I studied Arabic very well. I understand that.
So conclude so that I'll give other people a chance to talk, please.
Okay. My conclusion is that first of all, we the Africans, we should understand that what we are struggling for and fighting for is not even something that is a religion that maybe at the end of the day you achieve anything. You are just pushing, helping them to push the Arabic culture to dominate and control the other people's economy. This is exactly what their aim is.
Thank you so much. Let's hit him for Nance. Nance, let's hear from you, please.
First of all, I'm gonna say that what my brother just said now, Muslim is a religion, and it's a peaceful religion. You cannot just say that the people that you are talking about that they are really doing bad things, they are so-called, they are not Muslim. They're just pretending to be Muslims. The meaning.
Excuse me, Eberes, if I bring you in, mute your telephone so that we can hear the lady, please. Mute your telephone, please. Okay, thank you. Keep.
Yeah. So those people that are doing all these bad things, they are not real Muslims. The real Muslims they are all preaching about peace. They not agree with what is going on. And it's really a pity that people really see it like that. And really, they are telling that every Muslim is a bad person. But that's not true. But I can understand their frustrations. Because some people are pretending to be Muslims. And to be honest, about the Somalia thing, it's a pity. There is a real new document that has come out from what the Americans have done to Somalis. Really, really bad. To be honest, when I was watching the documentary, I was crying. They massacre billions of people. First of all, they said they were going to catch their leader and who was treated bad, which was true. But then all of a sudden, it turned on the Somalis. They decided to massacre them. Children, mothers. I mean, go and watch the documentary, the new documentary. You're going to cry. And the people, the survivors of them. So I can understand when people are saying that, yeah, Trump is really targeted them. And I can understand. Because now the Somalis want to fight back. And they have taken a lot from them. You have to go and see this. I mean, the thing is out there. Let's be honest, we Africans. These white people have really, really, really done us wrong. And they are still doing it.
Let me come. Nance, it's not only white people. Arabs. Don't forget, Arabs were the first to enslave Africans.
That is true, I agree.
So you don't say white, you don't say only white people.
Please, can I contribute to this part?
Please, allow her, it will come to your turn. Allow her to finish. When it is your turn, you speak, please. Let us finish your point.
Yeah, thank you for the correction. And it's true. The Arabics, whoever, all these bad people, but mostly the white people are still doing it now. At least, we will say the Arabics are back off and they are putting their frustration on the whites. Okay? It's good because we are not doing shit. We are still in shackles and we are not doing still. Now they can come to our country to set out some military, whatever. We still in shackles. Our positions, our governments are in shackles. Our ministers are in shackles. We are not doing shit about it. And we always boost our chest and say, we are men. You guys are not men because you are not fighting back. At least Somalians are doing something about it. What are we as Africans, what are we doing to help ourselves? And now you can let somebody like your brother, your sister, will come here and tell you the truth, but you still fight him? You will come here to tell you, whilst you don't know shit, instead of you to be humble, to really stay there and just listen and learn something about it. No, they will come and fight you. My brothers, we are tired. We have to be tired of fighting each other. We have to concentrate to fight the enemy, not ourselves. Because we see each other as an enemy. Why is it like that? Because our brains have been shackled. It's sad when you really listen to our brothers and when they come for you. Oh my dear, you're gonna feel it. You're supposed to go and come for those enemies who are shackling your mothers, your brothers, your country. Oh my God. My brother Rudy, I thank you for bringing me here.
Thank you, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Let's hear from Khalid. Khalid, the next, please. Khalifa.
My brother.
Okay, let's hear from you, please.
Okay, Uncle, I am not a Somalis, but I can talk small about Somalis because America destroys Somalis. Everybody knows that. It's going to be decades. What America destroyed in Somalia, it cannot be settled, I tell you. So then these European people, when Arab people are going to their country doing some of this, let's we African people will go back, you know. European people come to Africa, they destroy there. Maybe Arab people come there first, they destroy. But the most people who destroy Africa very well is European people, money people more than. I don't see any slave house in Africa, any slave house of these people, Arab people. They build slave house in Africa. I don't see it there. But if I told they came there, they did it. But European people did it mostly more than them. They harm us more than Arab people. And still now, we are in the hands of European people, not Arab people. If European people leave us for free, our country will go forward. Arab people didn't keep us our country. So if the Arab people are coming here, post anything to that, I don't say they harm them. Me, that one I say is good because European people come to Africa, they destroy that.
Khalifa, please let me come in before you continue, please. Let me come in now, please. Maybe you do not know. A lot of you come and start talking. If you have been following this platform for a long time, you must have heard me speak about many things. First of all, you see, these North African countries these North African countries like Morocco, Algeria, Egypt were originally inhabited by African people, dark-skinned people. These North African countries were invaded by the Arabs. And they are pushing back towards West Africa and the rest. You don't know. And let me tell you what you might not know. The Arab slave trade lasted for 1,200 years. While the transatlantic slave trade lasted for about 400 years. Continue. Now, Khalifa, you can continue.
That Arab people slavery about 1,000 so that I didn't get that. I don't know where you get them. But let's continue. Okay, let's forget about it. But, and that man who came is saying that it's our region who keep us more. Anybody
please put your telephone so that people can hear you. Please. Khalifa, put your telephone. Don't you put your telephone so that
anybody who is following. Okay, now I'm talking. I said, if anybody who is following Islam religion, the person is known that he is good Muslim. You know, anybody who is following Prophet Muhammad, you are a good Muslim. Because Prophet Muhammad teaches us, religion, you don't have to force anybody. You don't have to force anybody a religion. Even if it's in your country, outside the country, you don't have to force anybody. That is our religion. If anybody force anybody into Islam, you know that that person is not a good Muslim. You know it. It's not a good Muslim. And all those Muslims who are doing bad people in a European country, when they do bad people already, tell them that we are not going to take you to the democracy court. Tell them that we are going to take you to the Sharia court. You see them. They will say, no, I want you to take me to the court of democracy court. But in Sharia court, if they go there, what they did is going to be bad for them. So they prefer democracy law than Sharia law. You don't know it. All those people who are doing bad things, killing somebody, you kill somebody, tell them that we are going to take you to the Sharia law, we are going to take you to democracy law. You pick one. He is going to pick democracy law than Sharia law. They know if you steal, if you do sexual harassment, all of those, if anybody's Muslim is doing it in European country, if they do it already, they catch you. Tell them that we are going to take you to the Sharia law or Islam or democracy law. What they will choose, they would prefer doing Sharia democracy law than Sharia law. The man who said, I said that we are following Quran. It's Quran who teaches us to force people. No, that is not true. Islam says, lakum dinikum waliya din. Leave somebody's religion and follow your religion. If you insult somebody's God, you say that person is following false God, and that person also will insult your God. That means that your God also is go to that person. So it means that if you insult your Allah, that is Islam. All those people are talking that Islam is this, that no, it's not correct. Tell them to know, to learn Islam very well. The man who said he educated, he learned Islam and Christianity law. What he say is not true. Tell them the truth. Tell the truth.
Okay, Khalifa, thank you. So many people made requests. I appreciate you for your contribution. Let's hear from Miro.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Let's hear from Miro, please. Miro, please put your telephone so that we can hear you properly.
Good afternoon, Uncle Rodi.
You are welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. What I would like to contribute here is concerning the Muslim.
Please, before you go further, if I brought you, so those, excuse me, Miro, please mute your telephone if you are not speaking. Please mute your telephone if you are not speaking, so that we can hear her very well.
Okay, thank you, Uncle Rodi. Actually, I've been following your page for a very long time, both on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. I always come on your live, so I'm not new. I know everything that you do, and you are a very sincere person. In fact, your sincerity is brutal, and I love it. Like, I love people who are brutally honest, because myself, I'm more than brutal when it comes to being honest. Because if I lie, I get nothing from it, you know? So I love you, Uncle Rodi. I love everything you do. I love the way you speak. Like, you speak without fear. You speak without looking at anybody's face. That is what we want. But you know what? Most people do not like truth. People hate truth. That is just the fact. Human beings do not like when someone is saying the truth. They always, you know, most of them want to debunk it. Some people want to like shut you up, silence you, and all of that. Just like the case of this guy that was killed some time ago, Charles, you know, because he speaks the truth. He speaks the truth. No, people don't like truth. I'm going to speak based on what is going on in my country, being Nigeria. Okay? You see this religion called Muslim. See, I'm not tribalistic. I don't hate on people. I do not. But you see, Muslims, these people are not peace people. They are not peaceful people. You see that religion, I will say it with my full chest. They are not peaceful people. They are very brutal. They are, yes. If we say it, let heaven fall. But that's the truth. Because what is actually going on in Nigeria right now is the fact, the whole problem that we have today, the whole killings and everything. When last did you hear that Christians killed a lot of people, go to people's houses or go to, kidnapping people and, burning their houses? How many times have you heard that Christians went to mosque to burn mosque?
Igbos are doing it.
How many
Igbos are
times?
doing it. Sorry.
How many times have you heard?
Ebes, please, you will come. I will bring you. When it is your turn, you speak your mind, please. Allow people to say their mind so that you are here to say one after the other. Allow her. You will speak your mind, please. Okay. So, well, it's like she got a call. Now let's hear from the nurse, Kivi, what is it? Kivi something. Kivi, let's hear from you, please.
Good afternoon, Uncle Rodi, and thank you for bringing me up and giving me a chance to speak.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to speak much about the religion because to me, a religion is just a whole lot of distraction from what is really happening in this world. Like people, for me, from my own view and the way I see things in this world, especially for Africans, because your topic was about what Trump said about Somalians and all the all he said about Somalia, that they are trash and all that, which is very wrong, which we all know is very wrong. But if we look back, why don't we just sit down and look at what caused all this thing? What's the problem? Why would that man come out on TV and be able to say something like that? Why would he say so many things about Africa like that? Then when I sit down and think about it, I go back to Africa and I look at what is happening in Africa, bro, uncle. See what we are complaining that the white people they came, they destroy Africa many years ago. What about now? What about now?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, please. 1 second, please. If you are not speaking, mute your telephone, please. Mute. Black AZ, please mute your telephone so that we can hear him very well. If you're not speaking, mute your telephone, please. Continue, please.
Every African, more than 80% of every African wants to go to Europe, wants to go to America, why? Because your politician make you believe, oh yeah, these people came to steal the gold and everything, so it's there. Then they sit back in the country and then they loot everything. They sit on everything. What is the African government doing to Africa? Let me even talk about Nigeria because I'm a Nigerian. What is the Nigerian government doing about it? Every Nigerian believes that, oh yeah, America, Europe, and England, they came to Nigeria how many years ago? They stole gold, they stole this, they enslaved people. Okay, how long will you sit on that? How long will you continue to... I've been hearing that story all my life. I'm tired of hearing it. What's the solution? What about the things that is left? What are you repairing? What's the correction? Everybody come and say, oh yeah, they've done this, they've done that. How long do you want to live on that? How long are we going to continue to live on that? Instead of us to make correction, instead of us to sit down and look at what is within us and say, how can we fix this problem? Rather, no, everybody is running away. You run to the America. Look at what Trump is telling you, that you are trash, your country is trash. Look at what he said about Nigeria. Look at what he said about Muslims. Look at what he's saying. And then you keep blaming them. Why would you? Yes, you keep blaming them that they do. What about yourself? What about we ourselves?
Can I come in, please? Can I come in, please? If you've been following my programs, my updates, I keep saying, black people are not respected anywhere in the world. I say it every day. I keep saying it here.
You've been saying all these things, and I really appreciate you for like using your voice. That's why I follow your show, and I really understand everything you're saying. I follow your show, and I understand everything. You are speaking the truth, but most Africans don't know. Their eye there outside. Many, even the ones that are outside, still don't understand what is going on. They still don't understand. You keep blaming these people, blaming these people. Yes, they've done this thing. But okay, what is the solution? Is it to blame them? Is it to come and destroy their place? Or to sit down and look at what you have in your place and do, like, reconstruct it, make it a better place? But no, it's not working. It's not working. Well, that's all I have to say, Uncle Roger. Thank you very much.
Thank you, I appreciate you. Ibes, let's hear from you now, please.
Yeah, greetings to everyone. I see some anti-Muslims here. It's mostly Nigerians, Igbos. You people cannot talk nothing bad about Muslim. They are far better than you. What you people do is worse. Secondly, let us compare Islam and Christianity. Who unalive more people? In France, they use it and unalive millions of people in France. The same thing in Canada. A church unalive babies, Native American babies in France. King Leopold, how many people did he unalive Congo with the Bible? In Germany, was he a Muslim? In Russia, the same thing. I hear that guy who's saying nonsense. He said that in Mecca, when people go there, they wear white stuff and they teach them how to do this, blah, blah. These people are full of lies. They cannot bring a proof. Go and make a research. Everything I say, how many people, Christianity unalive in France? The same thing in Canada. King Leopold, everyone know about it. In Nigeria, did your pastor don't sacrifice children in the middle of their church, or bury them in the gate of their church. How many people are Igbos unaliving every day? They go down, when now they cannot tell them, go and burn down this church, police station, or I don't know, Lagos. So you Igbos need to know your words, control your words. Somalis, what the United States did to them is Obama who brought Somali in Minnesota. They didn't go there themselves. Obama took them there. Okay, let's forget about Somalis. Are we African invading Europe? Are we not traveling all around every day? We are immigrating. Are we invading them? We are doing the same thing. So let's talk about it then. Immigration is happening every day. Let's forget about religion. We are doing it every day. Somalia, they are making jokes. They are saying that Minnesota is promised to them. Yes, because they are making jokes about Americans. Minnesota was promised to them 300 years ago.
You see, Minnesota was promised to them, to Somalis. Is that what you're saying?
They are making jokes about it. It's a joke.
Okay.
It's a joke. It's not about religion.
But you don't make jokes with another person. Excuse me, Abes. You don't make joke like that in another person's country. When you say Minnesota was promised to them 300 years ago, the children, the next generation might believe it to be true. You get it?
Are you in Nigeria right now?
You say what?
I say, are you in Nigeria right now?
No, I'm not.
Okay, the country you are, so you invade them, right?
I did not invade the country.
Why? How? You invade them, of course.
How? Do you know there is a difference between invasion, invading a country, and traveling to a country? I came here as an immigrant. I did not invade. To invade is to go and conquer, go and take over.
Nobody is taking over. Somalis were brought there by Obama. They were taken there by Obama. They did not go there.
You are missing the point. Ibes, you are missing the point. Even if Obama took them there, they are supposed to integrate themselves to the system. This is what we are talking about. Nobody, excuse me.
They integrate.
Excuse me. Nobody is against Somalians. You don't understand it. If you started listening to this program from the beginning, we are talking about you traveling to a country and integrating into the system, becoming part of the country, not you imposing your values, your culture, your religion, and your way of life on the people. And this is what Americans do not want.
No, Somali don't do that. That is false. Let's be honest. You cannot bring proof here that they did not integrate or they bring their system in there. That is not true.
Okay, Ebes, thank you for being saying your mind.
Anti-Muslim.
Nobody is anti-Muslim here. Watch, most of the people that are listening to you, many of my followers are Muslims here, Christians, non-believers. So,
sorry,
excuse me, there is, if you watch most of the people that are coming, they are following their page. These are Muslims and Christians and atheists, non-believers are here. So this is not somewhere you say.
Let me say my last. Okay, Islam, Quran, and Arabic as a language, Arabic as a tribe, are totally different. 95% of Arabs are illiterate. They don't know nothing about Islam. People need to understand this. Me as an African, if I recite Quran, an Arabic man cannot translate it. He will not know what that means. I hear that guy saying that Morocco are not all Muslims. There are people in Morocco who worship devils in Morocco. They don't know about Islam. Arab Morocco, they don't know about Islam. We West African, Gambia and Senegal know Islam. Most of them know Islam more than the Arabs, even in Saudi Arabia. People need to understand this. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Please, if you're not speaking, mute your telephone. Let's hear from Jamal, please. Jamal, let's hear from you. Please, if you're not speaking, mute your telephone.
Yeah, greeting to everyone. Thank you for bringing me up, Uncle. I just want to say a few things here. Just to start with, being African. I think as African, I'm from East Africa, Somali originally, and to say that Africa is a failed continent, to be honest, because Africans do not know their interest.
Please, Jamal, put your telephone so that we can hear you very well. Please, so that people, your voice is cracking. Let's hear you very well, please.
Sure. Can you hear me very well now?
Loud, yes, yes, we are hearing you. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just looking at to start with being African. I mean, in terms of African as a continent, I feel that we are sort of failed continent because as African, we don't know our interest and we always argued with each other and we always blame YTs of what happened in Africa. As the brother said earlier, we need to address what's happening right now. What happened in the past is unnecessary at the moment because nothing that we can bring it back what is being done already. So Africa needs to stand up themselves and try to make their continent better. Because if our continent was much better, no one would have actually invaded or seeked a refugee to another continent.
Correct.
Two, in terms of religion. When we look at a religion, I mean, in terms of teaching on Islam, there's a guy that came earlier who said that Islam teaches hatred and killing. Do you guys know that how many people die in Somalia itself? Those people who themselves call they're Islamists and they're terrorizing people themselves. I can witness you. There's a family friend who went and got married in Somalia. While he was in the hotel, he's been invaded by those called Muslims who actually killed him. And he's Muslim and he was in his honeymoon and he was a Muslim, you know. So he's a Somalian. He hasn't done nothing. They've actually unalived him and his wife being in the hotel. So we cannot say that all Muslims, you know, are killers. We can't say that. These people are TR. They are actually destroying things and we need to stand up and stop them. We cannot blame on religion. I cannot blame if individual kills.
Jamal, thank you. You have a very valid point. Listen, Jamal, please, let me come in. But these people, see, nobody's saying all Muslims are like that. But these people do it in the name of Islam. And some of them, before they carry out these heinous crimes or acts, they shout Allah, Allah Akbar.
Exactly, they do. But we need to question ourselves, who is supporting these people? Who are giving the weapons that they're using? We're not questioning that. We're not addressing that. So these are the issue we have because there are people within us. It doesn't matter which religion they're from or where they're from, are using these people to destroy other, you know, innocent people. So we need to address that. What's happening, as you said, in Nigeria? No Muslim is allowed to kill an innocent person. In the Quran clearly says that we should not destroy a church, we should not destroy a place of worship, synagogue, or anyway, we should not kill a child, mother, you know, of anywhere, an elderly person. It clearly says that. So if these people are actually following the real religion, then this wouldn't be happening, the Quran says. Secondly, as the brother said earlier, if these people are being caught, it should be taken to the court of, you know, Sharia law, because if the Sharia law they know what they're going to get. Because at the time, our Prophet, he allowed Christians to be ruled their own religion. And everyone was judged based on the religion. If they were Jew, they would be taken to their books of what Jew says. So if they're Christian, Christian. If they're Muslim, Muslim. So this is our misunderstanding. And we're blaming a people of, because I'm a Muslim now. So if I come to Nigeria, does that mean I'm actually TR? No. So that doesn't mean, that doesn't define me because I'm a Muslim. So we need to understand what the religion is teaching. No religion teaches, it doesn't matter if you're a Jew, Buddha, or Hindu, to kill an innocent person.
Correct.
That's one thing we need to understand that. Because what we are creating is, we are creating ourselves a hatred in between us because we are blaming religion. And let me tell you one thing, as African, we need to understand that we need to separate religion, culture, and ethnicity. So we need to separate that. We have, as African, every country in Africa has got a culture. We have like chiefs. We have where back then, when there was no religion, if there's an issue, they're supposed to be solved by chiefs. And in Nigeria, what's happening is that people need, and especially the government of Nigeria, a failed government, if I've been honest with you, because they are closing their eyes and they're allowing people to die, because there must be a reason why they're not stopping these people. Why
Thank you so much, Jamal. Thank you so much, Jamal. Thank you. Guys, did you hear what Jamal said now? This is brutal truth. Keep speaking, please. Maybe you might repeat the last statement you made so that they can hear it properly. Keep speaking. I appreciate that.
Yes, because what I am saying that is, if Nigerian government are protecting people, this would never even existed at all. Because in Somalia now, we are fighting the so-called people who are killing innocent people. And you don't know what's happening in other Muslim countries. More Muslim people are dying in a Muslim country with these people. These people are not people of religion. They are people here to destroy
Please.
the nation. And this is the issue that we need to address. Please do not blame religion. So what I'm saying to you is that Nigeria government, the people in the government are actually funding these people, because these people should... We were talking about one of the biggest countries in Africa, have got all the structures, have got army, have got everything, and they're not even controlled. That is actually disgusting, and that's... I think Nigerians need to go back and think. They need to take that to their government. They need to take this government to court. Human rights, because they are either funding or they are involved, because this shouldn't be happening in a country where there's a, existing government. And the brother, the uncle, you earlier said that invasion. Somalia had not invaded in America.
I didn't say invasion. I didn't say Somalians invaded. I did not say that. I did not say.
But what I'm saying to you, if we're talking about, okay, all right. If we talk about Trump, he's not from America. He's from a mixture of German and Scottish, which means that if we talk about invasion, white people has invaded in America, so they should think twice of what they are saying. That doesn't mean that if you're born in the country, your great-grandfather was there, you are native. You're not. You belong to where you originally from. Somalia went there, and specifically the reason Trump is attacking Somalia is nothing to do with Somalia. It's a specific lady that he does not like, which is Ahlam Omar, and she always criticizes his policy, and this is what he's doing. And that's why he's always mentioning Somalia. Why can he not mention other countries? Why can he not mention Nigeria? Why can he not mention...
he mentioned Nigeria, please. He keep.
Yes, he mentioned Nigeria, but in a different way, different context. It wasn't the same context. Why doesn't he mention any other country in Africa?
Jamal, he called Nigeria many years ago shithole. You see?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying to you. That's what he said. He needs to get out of the country because they do a lot of fraud. But that is his But do you know that all the doctors in America, the most wealthy people are Nigerian? Do you know that? Does he know that? If Nigeria, all the Nigerian doctors left in America, they wouldn't have no doctors in their country. They wouldn't have no nurse. This is why, as Africans, we are letting ourselves down. We're getting abused, and every day we are allowing these things to happen. So I think if our continent developed, like you can see now, Asia, like if you look at Asia, they've developed. They stand up, they're doing well. And if you look at Singapore, Singapore is governed by a Muslim lady, and look how she developed the country. And she's actually governing a country that the Muslims are almost 10%, let's say. Do you understand? And a woman, and do that.
The voice is cracking. So Jamal, thank you for...
what I'm trying to say here.
So let me give another person chance to...
come out of it. Okay, that's fine. But what I'm saying to you, sir, Uncle, what I want to make sure, in the future, you need to make Africans understand we are African, and we need to make our continent prosper, a continent where people will visit, because we are running away from the country. We're not addressing our issues in there. Thank you, and I'm off now.
Thank you, I appreciate you. So let's hear from AZ, please. AZ, let's hear from you. Please, before I go further, this is what I've been saying. Well, That's going to be on another program. Eze, let's hear from you, please.
Hello, Uncle Roddy. Thank you for allowing me to. I mean, this is my first time on your page anyway. I was just strolling by and I saw the whole conversation that's going on. I just have a few points to add to whatever is going on. Like what my brother just said, the one that just stopped talking. I live in the United States and I see how things are going right now in the United States. I'm from Nigeria. I'm a Muslim myself. And I see how things are going, which is this is something that is not sitting well for some Muslim, and it's not sitting well for, some people that live here. But one thing about Donald Trump that people doesn't really understand, this man he's doing what he said that he's going to do. It doesn't matter how people feel about what he's doing. It's just the truth. And look at what the Muslims are doing, especially in UK. They went there, they invade the old place, and they want to turn everybody to maybe to do whatever they're doing. I'm a Muslim myself, but I'm not like the way I was brought up. Our Muslim wasn't like that really hard Muslim that you have to force somebody to believe in your religion or whatever. But this has been like something that common among the Muslims, especially from the Middle East. They will go to somewhere, they will invade the place. Okay, I used to live in Dearborn, Michigan, and at that time, the Muslims started coming in. They would buy the mosque. They would buy like a houses and they would turn it to mosque. Okay, people that live around the place, which they're all white people, they don't know about, some of them doesn't really know about the religion, about mosque, whatever. And when they started developing everything, they put a loudspeaker in put a loudspeaker praying, and they making a loud noise that is annoying some of the white people. Now, if you look at the 80% of people that live in Dearborn, Michigan, they are all Muslims. They want to turn the whole place to a Muslim. And one thing that people doesn't really understand, this is United States. They have a gun. Most of the people, they have a gun. It's not going to be like UK, that they invade UK and they take everything. In United States, it's going to be different. When somebody just go to a mosque and started killing people, other people's going to continue to doing that. They will believe that that's the best thing to get their own thing back. And that's exactly what is going on right now. And most people doesn't know. They blame Trump for everything. I just noticed something in this life when the war in Israel and Palestine happened. It's very hard for people to say the truth about what caused the whole issue. You go on a Telegram and you see what the Hamas did to Israel people. They went there and killed them. They killed Israel people and kidnapped almost 250. People don't want to talk about that. They just want to focus on what Israel is doing. And I don't understand the situation why you come to my house, you kill people. After that, you kidnap some of them. You kidnap some of my family, and you just want me to be like, okay, it's fine, because I don't want people to see me as a very bad person. No, I will go to your house. I will kill everybody there. That's what I'm gonna do, and that's what Israel is doing. I will kill even the ants and cockroach in their house. I'm going to kill all of them. But people doesn't see that. They just see the side of, Israel is killing Palestine. What about the Hamas that went there and killed all of them? These people are brought up, they are brainwashed, are brought up to be a terrorist. That's just the fact. Okay, now in America, when people see that, like someone like Donald Trump, it's still the way Muslims are doing, it's not sitting well with him. He doesn't like it. Doesn't like stuff like that. I can't just go to somebody's house and because they allow me to come in after I get my stand. I started trying to dominate, and I tried to tell people that been living there that they are not living right. That's not the way it's supposed to be. And it's something that is going on among the Muslim people that they don't want to say the truth about it. And that's just the fact. I never blame Trump for anything that he's done. I don't care what somebody think about him. In Minnesota, they're trying to dominate the Minnesota. Every top, when it comes to Senate, wherever they have, even their police, half of the police, they want to turn, they're all Somalis. They try to change the flag that the police have on the side of their ham or whatever. They try to put like an Arabic on that, you know, to make it like I don't know.
Ezed, please, Ezed, you spoke very well. You see, this is brutal truth. I like what you are saying. Listen, I saw a video where some people, many Americans, white, black, are complaining. I mean, bought Christmas trees, Christmas decorations. Some of these people who don't believe, who are not Christians, like all these immigrants, some Muslims, went and started destroying these Christmas trees, all these Christmas decorations. You see, this is what is annoying many Americans. They went and started destroying Christmas trees, Christmas decorations in US. And this is what I saw. I read it yesterday in the morning. Many spoke about it. So keep talking, please.
Exactly. Yeah, so like I was saying, that this is something that's been going on in America. And at this point, a lot of people are already fed up. They don't want whatever is going on. They don't want it. And the people, the Somalia people that live in Minnesota, they've been doing like a lot of fraud that's already gaining attention of the government right now. So now they're almost like 73 people that is already in questioning because of what they're doing. So now America is fed up. I mean, like I said, I'm in Nigeria and I'm a Muslim. So I cannot see like some other Muslim that you come from your own country. There's a lot of places that you can go. Like you want to plan, you want to do your Sharia law, you want to do everything there. You can go out, you can go ahead and go and do it. Look at in New York, they left the mosque and they came to the whole place, like the street. They started praying there. It's a shame. Like you pray openly and you move everybody there. It's not gonna work like that in the United States, man. Like this place, people are crazy. There's some people that they are very, very crazy. They can leave you to get to a point. When you get to a point that they can't take it anymore, they don't know how to explain themselves. They have a gun. They will just go in there and start spraying gun. So thank you, Uncle Rudy. This is my first time on your page, and I really appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to say this.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's hear from Black, please.
Okay, can you hear me?
We're listening to you. Please speak louder. A lot of people are watching you, please.
Okay. First, I'll be quoting scripture so that you understand the violence in Islam, because a lot of people are speaking on the panel, but they say Islam is violent, but they don't understand why. Now, Islam divides the world into two. Dar Islam and Dar al-Harb. That is the house of Islam and the house of war. So every country that is not Islamic is referred to as a house of war. All Muslim lands are called Dar Islam, which is the house of Islam. Do you understand? So we have the house of Islam and we have the house of war. All Western countries that do not have Islamic rule, they are considered to be the house of war. Now, let me read this verse in the Quran. Everybody decide whether this is peaceful or not. Quran, chapter 9, verse 29. This is what it says. Fight those who do not believe in Allah, nor the last day, nor hold that forbidden which has been forbidden by Allah and His Messenger, or acknowledge the religion of truth. So he's saying they should fight people who do not believe in Allah or the last day, who do not hold the religion of Islam as the truth. The people of the book, which is the Christians and the Jew. Fight them until they pay the jizya. The jizya is a tax which defeated people pay. So when they defeat you, as a Christian, you pay the jizya tax. If you are a pagan, then they'll kill you. Now, that is from the Quran, 9:29. Everybody look that up on Google. Now, let me read this verse from the Sharia law. This is the Sharia. Because people don't understand why Muslims go to a place and start fighting. Let me read this verse. This is Maliki fiqh. Now, in Islam, we have 4 major Sharia jurisdiction. There's Hanbali, there's Shafi, there's Maliki, and the fourth, I'm going to read, this is Maliki. Under section 32b, it says, inviting people to Islam first. It is preferable, according to us, that the enemy are not fought until they have been invited to the deen of Allah. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. So you don't fight people first. You first of all invite them to accept Islam. If they refuse, then you can fight them. It says, indeed, it becomes obligatory to fight them if they refuse to accept Islam. And when you defeat them, they'll pay the jizya. So do you understand? So the Quran says people should be fought. The Sharia law says people should be invited to Islam. If they refuse, then you can fight them. Now, let me read this hadith. This is what the Prophet said, Prophet Muhammad. Narrated by Abu Hurairah, the Allah's Prophet said, I have been sent with the shortest expression, bearing the weirdest meaning. I have been made victorious with terror. So he's saying, I have been made successful by terror, casting in the hearts of the enemy. So do you understand when you read the Quran, there are so many violent verses. So many violent, more than 100 verses in the Quran are violent. Now, this Khalifa guy, he said, he quoted a verse from the Quran. This is the verse he quoted. Allah says, there is no compulsion in religion, meaning do not force anyone to embrace Islam. But what he forgot to mention is that the verse he quoted is a verse that has been abrogated. This is the verse. But this verse is abrogated by the verse of fighting. Therefore, all people of the world should be called to Islam. If any one of them refuses to do so, or refuses to pay the jizya, they should be fought till they are killed. Do you understand?
We are listening to you.
In Islam, we have we have the Medina period, we have the Mecca period. When Islam started, it was very peaceful. But when Muhammad gained power, that was when it became violent. Muhammad participated in over 23 wars. Islam is not a peaceful ideology, so do not allow anybody deceive you. Now, having said all this, Islam is an ideology. Muslims are people. So we do not need to confuse both things. When we talk about Islam, we are speaking about the ideology. When we talk about Muslims, we are talking about people. People have rights. We have peaceful Muslims. We have loving Muslims. But Islam as an ideology is not peaceful. Do you understand the difference? Mm-hmm. So we need to be able to differentiate both of them. Because I see people confusing both. Islam is not a peaceful ideology. So do not confuse both of them. I would rest for now.
Okay, let's.
If a Muslim comes up, I can,
interject. Okay. Let me. I will leave you here. Let's hear from the next person. Khalifa, or I don't. Let's hear from the next person. I've given you a chance before to speak. Let's hear from C9.
Hello, hi guys. Hello, Rob, Uncle.
Please put your telephone so that everybody can hear you very well.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, now, please.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't have too much to add, but the only thing I have to say is I think the next generation of black people, African people, shouldn't follow religion. I think religion is I think religion is the cause of all these problems. So I think the next generation coming up should not be taught religion, Christianity, Islam, you know, I mean, any other kind of religion. I can't say what they should be taught or followed, but I think religion is the problem of Africa. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's hear from Caliph, and then that's it. So, Caliph, let's hear from you.
Yeah, Uncle. Yeah, okay. Let me start. Let me start it with Nigeria. I have a friend here. He's a Nigerian.
Please put your telephone close to your mouth so that you... Caliph, please put your telephone close to your mouth so that we can hear you very well.
Yeah, it's on my mouth. Yeah, it's on my mouth. I say I have a friend here. He's a Nigerian.
Mm-hmm.
He came to me. He asked me that why Muslims are killing people in Nigeria. I tell them no. Ask them why they are killing them, but they are not killing them in the name of Islam. Maybe their tribe, maybe the place you are living, you are pushing, they are doing pushing and fun with that, but not in the name of Islam. You can say they are Muslims, but they are not doing it in the name of Islam. Maybe it's tribe problem or it's religion, it's a religion problem, but it's not about Islam. Because I think that if those people, they kill people, they want to accountable with them in Islam law, they will say no.
Wait. Caliph.
Wait, I'm talking,
Wait. Can you read
I'm
chapter
talking,
9, verse 29?
Black, please allow him to talk. Black, please allow him. Black, please allow him to speak. Let him speak, and then I'll give you a chance to speak, and then that's going to be the end of it all. Allow him to speak.
Okay.
Caliph, please.
I tell them they are not doing it in Islam name. Maybe it's tribe or another thing, but it's not in Islam name. This man who said that he quote a verse in Hadith, he's lying because you know why he's lying? The time of Prophet is doing fighting with those people. That's the time he talk about that. But after, in time of war, you can give something, and those people also, they are fighting you, and they are also saying something. You understand it? But what did Islam say about Christianity and another religion? Prophet Muhammad, the Jews are under him, the Christians are under him. And he protect them as they are in peace. So why this will call a wrong verse and telling this thing? If you don't know the Quran, don't talk about it. Uncle, if you are ready, if you know anybody, ask him what. You know me, I'm not very, very well in religion. Ask that person what this boy say. He will tell you it's not true. He will narrate everything correct to you. This boy didn't know anything. You don't even know your religion. You are quoting something. And you are saying that these Middle East people, they are coming to European people. Who caused war in those people place? It's German people that are going to cause war there. Those people, they are running for their life. They are coming here. They are the one who invading those peoples. In their countries, they are sitting there, they go, they invade them. What they can do, they are running for their life. Anywhere they want to go, they will go there. Anywhere they say, they know that they will say, they will go and save there. Yes, because I'm running for my life. You know, a Muslim, if you see a fellow Muslim killing a Christian or anybody person, and if you know that if you don't kill him, he will kill that person. It's a Christian or you kill that person before you kill innocent person. Whether that person is a Muslim, is not a Muslim. Before a Muslim go and kill an innocent person, you the Muslim, if you see that person a Muslim is killing somebody, he's religious or not religious, kill him. That is our deen. So don't quote things which are doing war before the war is going. They quote those, they talk about it. Then you are bringing it at the top. What the prophet say? Don't destroy people's mosques where people used to do their prayers. Don't even destroy them. Anybody, you force anybody to the Islam, it's a big sin. Anybody, you force anybody into the Islam, it's a big sin. It's a big listen, this man is talking about the time prophet is fighting. He's again, all those who they are fighting, he's fighting them. Anybody fight, anybody you catch him, put him into the Islam, yes. And those people also, if they catch anybody, they put them inside their religion. That is when it's long time. You are talking about this thing, you don't know anything about it. Anybody, you force anybody into the Islam, anybody force anybody into the Islam, it's a big sin. It's a big sin.
So, Khalif, thank you so much.
Don't drop him. Let me interact with him. Don't drop him.
Okay, Black.
This one is quoting.
No, don't drop him. Don't drop him.
Okay. Khalif, please.
I want to interact with him.
Khalif, mute your telephone. Let's hear from Black.
Don't leave him. Let him talk.
Okay. Khalif, mute your telephone. Black.
I want him to respond.
I'm working.
No, don't drop him. Why are you running? Don't run. Don't drop him. Khalif, can you open Quran chapter 9 verse 29 and read it to us?
I will.
Read Quran chapter 9 verse 29. Roddy, you also pull it up. Let's read it.
Which time that verse come?
No, read it. Can you read it? Can you read it?
Look at the which time.
Can you read it? Can you read the verse?
No, I cannot read it right now. I'm working.
Please.
I cannot read it right now because I'm working. Which time that verse come?
Are you saying? Have you?
Please, one after the other. Now, excuse me, please. If you're not speaking, mute your telephone. Excuse me.
If Nigerian people are killing you.
Khalif, please. Khalif, please.
This guy doesn't know anything.
They are not Muslims.
Khalif.
They are not Muslim. All Nigerian people, all those friends who are killing you Nigerian people, they are not Muslim. They are not good Muslim. Even me, I am there. If they are killing the Christian people, I will join those Christian people to fight those bad Muslim, I don't know, friendly people. Because they are not Muslim. They are not doing it in religious name. Ask them. They are not doing it. Your government is careless. I don't know.
Let me speak.
Khalif, is enough. It's enough. I've given you a chance. Let's hear from.
Can I talk?
Okay.
Yeah, let me speak to what he said. Listen. What he said is absolutely lies. All you need to do is just pull up the Quran. The Sharia books are online. You can read it yourself. So you don't need anybody to be telling you lies. It's all explained for you. When you go to Quran chapter 9, verse 29, it commands you. The reason why you're fighting people is because they do not believe in Islam and Muhammad. When you read the Sharia books, it says you invite people to Islam. If they don't accept, then you fight. When you look at these people taking women as sex slaves, it is supported by the Islamic scriptures. It's in the Islamic scriptures. So don't listen to these lies they are telling you.
Guys. Please mute your telephone. Allow him. Then you come. Please, you speak. Allow him. Just give him some time to round up. Mute your telephone, and then you speak. You have time to speak. Yusuf, mute your telephone.
I have studied Islam for more than 12 years. I have all the books. I have the Sharia books. I have the Hadiths. I have the Tafsirs. I have the Quran. So whatever I say, I come with evidence. Not that man just speaking without evidence. Do you understand? I have the evidence. We can pull it up. We can look at it. So don't allow any Muslim tell you lies. Like I said, they are peaceful Muslims, yes. But Islam as an ideology is not peaceful. Islam is problematic.
So thank you so much, Black. I appreciate you. Let's hear from the next Yusuf. Let's hear from Yusuf. After Yusuf, the next person will speak. Let's hear from Yusuf, please.
Okay. I'm Yusuf by name. I live in Milan. So the last word you said now, Black, and you are right in the sense that the present Muslim, not the before, the present Muslim, they are very problematic. And I'm a Muslim, but I know they do the kind of Muslim way that they do because.
Please speak English so that, excuse me, Yusuf, speak that everybody will understand. Please don't use pidgin English. Thank you.
Okay, no pidgin English, right?
No, speak English. A lot of people they don't understand pidgin English.
All right. Now, okay, now, Uncle Rooney, you are
here in Europe, you understand, many things, experience, connectivity, the way the structure, the way everywhere is built. The present Islam is just a weapon for division and destruction and, violence. Muslim, Christian, they are not practicing, these things were brought up by, colonialism, to divide us, because we as a black race, just like, our oppressors, they are not lost, they know who they are, but we are the black race, sorry to use the word, just like we are lost, we don't know who we are. But people won't understand, because I know that in a way, Okorode, you will get me because you are here, you are in the system, you know what I'm talking about. Because if you look around you in Europe here, because people that brought us religion, Muslim and Christian, everything starts from here, Everything started from this place. And if you look at it, the structure, the way here is built. We were here before, our forefathers, they built here. And they were not, all those people, they were not, what is religious? These things, they were just brought to divide us. And many things, Quran, Bible, some are true, but many things were changed, contradictions, because to control the populations. Because there is a saying, if you want to destroy a race, you must, because we Africans, most of us, we believe in fairy tales, that there is God somewhere, keep record of what you are doing, what is good. That's bullshit. You yourself, if you know who you are, if you tap to your, if you tap, you as a black person, if you tap to your consciousness, if you know who you are, then you'll be overwhelmed, because we don't even know who we are. We are just based in Africa, killing each other for nonsense, for no reason, no name of religion, The people, there are set of people that created this. I'm not accusing all the white, because they are good white people, they are bad white people. But the population of the bad white people, they are so much. Now they are the ones, promoting the wars, propaganda, the killing, everything in Africa, using our government as puppets.
So Yusuf,
about religion. And sorry, Okurina, I just want to draw something, just
okay.
a minute.
Okay.
Talking about religious, the life we are living is a spiritual world. It's a spiritual world, and the earth is living. The tree you see around you, they are here in the sea. The ground you are marching, the air you are breathing, the water you are drinking has memory. You understand? So, nature, the sun, we are connected to the sun. We are ancient people. We have ancient DNA with the black race. So this ideology of there is God, who is Christian, Bible, and we human beings, we are not supposed to, the way we die anyhow, we live long. Human beings are not designed to see. Air we breathe, chemical in the air, spray chemical in the air, chemistry. Chemical in the air, spray chemical, food, many chemicals in the preservative, in everything we eat to destroy us, to make us die. We live. I'm not saying some of the things in the Bible and Quran, they are not, some of them are true, but many, they are being contradicted, mixed by the superior Arab race and superior Jewish race, all these white Jewish and white Arab. They are one family. They use black. They are just playing games with black people, because some black people, they have rendered themselves to what I don't even know. I don't want to use some kind of name, because,
So guys, Yusuf.
You ask a white man that give you the religion, do you believe in God? He will just, if you want to tell you the truth, he say there is something like that. He will be sincere with you, he say there is something like that. But if you want to make a fool out of you, we say, yes, he's a Christian, he's a Muslim. But when you have left there as a black person, they will laugh you. They will just look at you, look at that fool. You don't know what is, you don't even know himself. You know, there is nothing like that. You yourself, you are a God. You as a black man, you are God. You have power in you. Let me tell you, so they say, I don't care who is watching, but I want you to drop a strong information, whether you believe or you leave it. There's a secret war going on. The bad agenda and the good agenda. Not the all white people are bad. The white agenda and the black agenda, there's a secret war going on. If care is not taken, even that Nigeria, even this Fulani they are using, they want to use to disabilize Nigeria, to destroy people. There's a secret war going on. Nigeria, this Nigeria you are seeing, Nigeria is not ordinary country. We are among the people, the builder of the world, the people who rule Europe, who rule the world. We are kings and queens. And we Nigeria, we have a very strong ghost DNA, strong DNA.
So, Yusuf, we've heard you. Please, because you've said your point, I want to hear from. I want to hear from the next place. Thank you so much. Let's hear from. Mute your telephone, please. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, man. Nice to meet you guys. First of all, before I start, Uncle Ronnie, are you living in Vienna?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I saw you. That's why I was like, where do I know you? Nice to meet you.
You too.
And are we talking about religion or generally Africa?
That means now this program has been, I've been airing this program for a long time now. We are talking about Somalis in USA, what Donald Trump said, and we are talking about general issues, religion, Africa, and everything. You know, that's what we are talking about.
Okay, first of all, me personally, I'm Somali, living in Vienna. I think, first of all, he just attacked Somalis, our people, because they are, first of all, African migration and plus Muslim. Also, there are three problems there. Not only this like some kind of politic, you know, he don't wanna tell the true history about America or like what's going on there. That's why he need to blame somebody. Like last year or like for 2 years ago, he blamed Haiti. He was like, Haiti has bullshit. They don't know how to behave. And everybody in America, they are attacking Haitis. Now it's us. But what I don't understand is I saw a lot of people in TikTok talking about Somali like they're siding with white people, and I don't get it. They don't see the colonial mindset behind it. Like you know, they feel as they just see like Muslim through Somali. That's why they're attacking also a lot of African. I saw it. And second of all, what I want to just say is, the Yusuf was like, not a lot of white people are racist or something like this. They are also good people. I don't believe this shit, first of all. I believe, I cannot speak for all African, but I can speak for my country. I believe we are still in slavery.
You mean Somali is still in slavery? Or Africa as Africa in general?
I cannot talk for African because some of them will be mad or like they're gonna feel like I'm insulting them, but I can't speak for my country. I know for 120, 30 years now we are in still slavery. We take it 1960, some kind of independency. This independency was written for, as white people wrote for us, to be honest. Like most African, the independency days, 1960. So this is like a this is a new slavery. This like for long time ago, it was like body enslavement. You know, you need people, and nowadays it's like a business enslavement. Like you cannot rule your own country. You have to rule by what they say. This is like a same shit. We are still slave, to be honest. Now it's a mindset slavery. And until we wake up and realize that we are really slaves, we're never gonna we're never gonna go forward. We have to realize we are still slaves, not because they are not here in Africa and they are they are not whipping us. Does not mean we are not in slavery. We are still in slaves because they control, African unity in Addis Ababa, in African Union, in Addis Ababa. Who give the money? Who give the like every year money?
I don't know.
European Union give the money.
Okay.
So until now, we are just another way of slavery, like business slavery. You cannot use your own currency. You have to use dollar. Your currency have to go down. You cannot make your own military. Like in my country, last 30 years, we're not allowed to make military. To be honest, like it cannot have like more than 2,000 military. If we have it, like European Union come in and they're gonna say, we are here, we're gonna take care of you, and you have to dismantle everything. So this is and I believe I will say all African are like this, but I cannot talk for all African because some people will feel attacked. I know for sure my country is still like this mentality, this colonial mindset, and we are robbed from European, to be honest. And I feel like all European, we are here. I'm here in Vienna like for last 8 years, 9 years. We are just new modern slavery workers. They just need us for work because there are not a lot of people in Europe. They are not young people. They are not, people who work for the dirty work, for normal street work. They need people.
So, you've said your mind. I've spent like 3 hours here. I allowed everybody to say.
I just want to say only one thing. And I come like late. The guy, Balak, was lying about Islam. I'm Muslim. And I will even leave today Islam if what he says was true. That's how I am convinced with it.
Okay,
whatever he was saying, he was like the Sharia book. There is no such a thing in Islam Sharia books.
Okay, let me read it to you.
First of all, there is no such a thing.
So let me read it. Wait.
Do you get it? Do you get it? The point. Wait.
Dude.
There is no
wait.
Don't argue one after the other, please.
Yeah.
Let's interact. I'll ask you a question. You ask me a question.
Please.
Okay, let me ask you. Let me land. There is no such a thing, a book called Sharia book. That's why you are lying. First of all, there are Quran and Hadith only. There is no such a thing as Sharia books.
Okay. Have you heard about the reliance of the traveler, Al-Shafi?
What?
Have you heard about the reliance of the traveler, Al-Shafi fiqh? It's a Sharia book. Have you heard about it?
There is no such a thing in Islam Sharia books.
Rudy, can you please Google it? Let me type it in so everybody can Google it.
I have, please.
No, forget about that. Wait, do you know?
I want to prove that you are lying.
What is Sharia? What's Sharia?
I want to prove that you are lying first.
What is Sharia?
I want to prove that you are lying first.
Al-Shafi,
Al-Shafi is one of the 4 main schools of jurisprudence in Islam. We have Maliki, Al-Shafi, Hanbali. Do you understand?
Wait,
those are Sharia schools.
Okay, Sharia.
Do you know what fiqh is?
We're speaking English, please. Let the people know what Sharia is.
Do you know fiqh?
Tell us.
Do you know
no,
fiqh?
Just tell us what's Sharia in
Islamic law. Islamic law.
Okay, where is the book called Islamic law? Tell me.
That's what I'm saying. Have you heard about Hanbali?
There is no such a thing. We take only Sharia as the law from the Quran.
There's a book. My friend, if you are ignorant, say you are ignorant. There's a book for Sharia. There are 4 schools.
I myself am Muslim. How?
There are 4 schools of Sharia. Hanbali, Maliki, Shafi. Which one do you belong to?
What I'm going to say, I'm going to tell you, and if you are attacking Islam, just don't use
which one do you belong to? Do you follow Al-Shafi, or do you follow Hanbali, or do you follow Maliki?
Can I answer you? If you are attacking Islam, don't use white people. White people arguments. White people.
We are having a discussion. It's not attack. People must be educated on these subjects.
You are lying, that's why.
Black is not, excuse me, black is not, you know, attacking Islam. He just educated people and he's saying this fact. There is nothing like attack there. You guys need to wake up.
Okay, Yusuf,
he's not educated.
We are brothers. We black, all of us. We are brothers. One big family.
I got you.
Muslim and Christian were used to, you know, mental slavery to destroy us, to divide us, so that when we know
Yusuf, please. My brother from Somalia, 0033. See, when somebody has an opposing opinion, he's not attacking Islam. Black did not attack Islam. He's giving you proofs, proofs. He's backing up his own argument with evidence. He did not. I did not see him attack Islam. What we are doing here, we are reasoning together. If you know better, you teach him.
Okay, let me tell you something. You know, for like 3 minutes ago when he's speaking, he was like, they have to go war. So please tell us where it's in Quran. We go
okay,
war.
Let me tell you.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me
tell you.
Hear it, please. Okay.
Everybody open Quran chapter 9.
Read.
I'm going to read it. Chapter 9, verse 29. Chapter 9, verse 29.
28 and 29 and 20 and 30. Now we can also have the full context.
Okay, let me read
the full content.
Yeah, so we are in school now. School has started. I love this.
Okay, teacher, tell us.
Okay, I'm starting from 9:28. He said I should start from 9:28.
Yeah, and
oh ye who believe.
Allow him to speak, please, my Somalia brother. Allow him to speak so that we can, please.
Oh, you who believe, truly the pagans are unclean, filthy. So let them not after the years approach the sacred mosques. If ye fear poverty, soon Allah will enrich you. Do you understand? So Allah is saying, because back in those days, the pagans and the Christians and the Jews, they used to do business.
29 and 30.
Wait, let me explain this first before we go to 29. So that you understand the context. So they used to go to the Mecca, Medina, the mosque around that area, and they do business. So when Muhammad became powerful, he said, you know what, this verse, those pagans and those Christians should not come around the mosque again. They should not come to that area. So the people were now afraid that they are going to get poor. So that was the context of this verse. Let me read 29. So because they were afraid that they would be poor, Allah now revealed this verse, the next one, which is 9:29. This is it. Fight. This is when Allah said, because you are afraid you'll be poor, right? You have lost your business. Those business you used to do around that area, you can no longer do it. The next verse says, 29. Fight those who do not believe in Allah. Do you understand? That is his condition. See, fight people who you are fighting because the people do not believe in what you believe. So fight those who do not believe in Allah, nor the last day, nor hold that forbidding which had been forbidden by Allah and Muhammad, right? Or they do not acknowledge the religion of truth, which is Islam. From the people of the book are the Christians. Fight them until they pay the jizya. Jizya is the tax, with willing submission, and feel themselves subdued. So once you have won them, defeated them, you will now tax them. That is the context. Do you understand my 33?
Okay, please, if you, Uncle Rodi, if you hear it, you read 28 and 29. Comment. Okay, wait, can I speak, please? He gives his comment. He was like, and then they are afraid Allah reveals. This is his comment. There is no such thing like this, because he have to give some kind of, picture. He was like, they are afraid, and Allah gives 29 and 30. He didn't even read the 30 finished. And you don't even know the context of this 4 surah. There are 4 chapters. This context was in a war, and the Prophet will be attacked, and Allah reveals the ayah, attack the people who attack you. Bro, you don't even know where
It says, look at it. Fight those who do not believe. Fight those who, it doesn't say fight for self-defense.
Only 3 words, man. Why we cannot read the whole 3 chapters?
Well, we cannot spend the whole... Well, we cannot spend... Okay. Please.
Anyway, people
Okay.
understand, so we've had enough.
So we cannot spend the whole day here.
Are you Christian, by the way?
Yes, I am.
This guy talking about war.
Yes, I am.
And killing children.
No, don't say that.
Bro,
ask yourself, why are Muslims killing people all over the world?
Cause me, I be Muslim. Me, I be Muslim. I read Quran past you. You are Somali. I'm a Muslim. I'm Muslim. I read Quran past you. Cause page to page, I understand it, memorize it. But me, I'm telling you now, there is nothing like it's the Arab evil leaders collide with the Jews, which is the Israel, whether the bad Muslim, whether they destroy the world in the name of control, because they want to power. Now they see, Yusuf, let me tell you something surprising. Cause listen a moment. I didn't shut you up, please. There is nothing like Allah. There is nothing like Allah. It's Allah. H-A-L-L-A-A. They remove that Allah. They remove that H from each side. Call Allah. They can say the Allah. They song where now Allah in Islam means waiting good thing, the good deed, which is the good deed. There is the positivity. Is Allah, not Allah. Okay. Which is waiting good, which is what is good, which is if you even though tomorrow you die, all those what you.
I just want to say thank you, Mr. Rodi. I just want to let you know, the guy who was like Islam is bad. They believe sacrifice of human being. That Jesus died for them, human being, innocent man. They're talking about some kind of rights, you know, human rights.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Human sacrifice, in my country, we say human sacrifice are like demons, like, you know, witches and
you can believe anything. So far, you are not harming people. The problem we have with Islam is you are harming people.
Thank you, Rodi. Thank you for...
Thank you so much, everybody. I want to bring the program to an end. I appreciate everybody.
Thank you.
Can you give me a moment, just a minute, please?
Okay. Now speak a minute. I want to end. I want to go outside now.
In a minute. Even the Bible. Now all this thing is a plan work. If you look at the ruling class, the Arab ruling class and the Israeli Christian ruling class, they are one big family. You look at it. So the contradictions in Bible and Quran is by purpose. They did it everything. Until you listen to what Paul is saying Christian sacrifice. A real Christian doesn't do that. I'm a Muslim, but I'm telling you, I read the Bible. Even when I did school, I read. I understand good Bible, so I know with the tradition and everything. There is no religious book that say them for the way. No religious book that say they should sacrifice a soul. It's so like you. There is nothing like that.
So let me.
Make I tell you. The problem is, it doesn't matter what you believe. The only problem is that they are harming people. You can believe anything. But it's the fact that they go on killing people in the name of God. That's the problem.
Yes. That's the problem. If you look at it, you know some of all these Arab people, Fulani, Arab people, Muslim people, some of them. I'm a Muslim, but I will tell you the fact. I will spark the fire. I will say the truth anyhow, you know. Some of them, they are very ignorant. Mental slavery, locked.
They've never read the book.
They are locked in the matrix. So they are doing, so you don't say if all those big Alpha Mala, they say all those, most of those Mala, they do evil part, they are the most adulterous and evil people. So what did they read, so that's what they believe.
So guys, I need to bounce out now. I need to bring the program to an end. I cannot sit so long. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
I cannot sit so long. I'll be back later in the evening. Let me bring you guys down, and then in the evening
They are for manipulation. Manipulation. They are manipulating people. That's all we know.
Okay, all right. Take care. Bye.
So take care of yourselves, guys. I've spent 3 hours here. Well, whatever you believe in, live with your neighbors in peace. Do not honor life. Let me put it this way. Don't kill anybody in the name of, say, your religion. Or you say somebody blasphemed against Muhammad or against any religion, and you, because of that, you kill a human being. That is barbaric. That you are not supposed to live among humans because you are a murderer. You are murdering people in the name of religion. Whatever you believe in, keep it to yourself. And listen, anything you believe in, do not use it to disturb others. Whatever you believe in, don't use it to disturb others. It is your life, it is your race. If you like, believe in stone, but don't use it to disturb your neighbors or people around you. Now, let me end this video here. I want to, if actually there is heaven, you are the person that will go to heaven. I'm not going with you. It's your race. So it is between you and your Allah or you and your God. Do you understand what I mean? If there is hell or heaven, you are the person going it. Don't drag me with you. It is your, even, now let me end this video here. Take care of yourselves.